hopefully everybody sees that, like, what I'm doing, like when I'm paying attention when coach is talking. Just always try and do my best and give everything I've got, and hopefully they see that and do the same.
Talk about your faith. How important is that to you?
It's very important. I don't think you can do anything without God in your life.
For you, is it better to get a sack or get a big hit at linebacker, or is it better to score a touchdown?
I don't know. I think it's more fun getting a sack.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I just think they're more exciting. You know, you don't see many people get a lot of sacks, whereas, you know, everybody scores touchdowns. Not everybody gets to sack the quarterback.
What if you get a strip sack, recover it, then score the touchdown?
That's even better.
That's kind of the best of everything.
Yep.
Well, after football's done, when your playing career's done, what do you want to do, you know?
Well, then we'll start up into basketball, and hopefully we'll do good in that. And then once that's over, I guess, just get ready to go to college.
All right. Well, he's one of the keys here, not only in football, but basketball as well here for the Pigeon Forge Tigers.
Our story starts with a promise made to the communities of East Tennessee. A promise to deliver. A promise to provide. A promise to always look forward to the horizon and past it. To go to the greatest lengths for even the smallest things. A promise to be there whenever, wherever you need us. A promise to help you live well. At Covenant Health, whenever you enter one of our hospitals, visit any of our physicians in person or virtually, or talk to us on the phone, we will welcome you and your family as one of our own. And since moving forward starts with giving back, we continue to invest time, money, and resources back into our community while building the best team of compassionate caregivers, expert clinicians, and dedicated employees. It's our promise that has made us the region's largest provider of care, regardless of location, need, or walk of life. We will care for the people of our communities. Because it's about you, and it's about time. Covenant Health. For every moment.
To me, being an attorney means more than practicing just law. It means pulling alongside my clients and being their partner. It means keeping my clients informed through the legal process, which can be overwhelming. At OAB Law, we stand with you because communication is key.
Having a gorgeous night, although hot, here in Lenoir City, as Loudon and Lenoir City renewing one of the best rivalries in the state as the Gray Hodges pregame show continues. Mark Packer here, Austin Price standing on the side, not on camera. He can sit down again. Let's head down to Sam Rothman of WATE. Friday Frenzy, more specifically. Sam, you've got a player of the week for us, do you not?
That's right. We're going back to week one. Our Pella player of the week comes from Maryville. No one had a more dominant performance against Maryville than Matthew Covert. He did it on both sides of the ball. That really shows in Maryville's 51-0 win over Heritage. KCK caught up with Covert about his all-around performance.
I'm joined now by Matthew Covert, senior for Maryville High School. Now, you are our Pella player of the week because during week one, you had a fantastic performance, 10 tackles, 2 for loss, one that turned into a safety, an interception, a fumble recovery, and a touchdown. When you think back to all of that against Heritage on Friday night, which one are you the most proud of?
The interception is my favorite, just dropping back into coverage. I always like getting an interception. It's one of my favorite things to do, and I happen to get it week one.
Coming out and having such a dominant performance on week one, how good did that make you feel walking away on Friday night?
Felt good. Good team win. We went out there and did what we needed to do, and team looked great. Offense looked amazing, and defense performed the way they needed to perform, and everything just went great.
What would you say impressed you the most about your performance on Friday night? Something that you can carry with you as you go throughout the rest of the season?
Getting to the ball and always trying to make a play is what I think I do best, is what I do.
When you walked away from the field on Friday night, just kind of what were those emotions of starting that first game of your senior year?
Pre-game, I was like, it's last first home game for my senior season. You know, emotions are high because, you know, we got to leave it with everything you got on the field, and I felt like I did that.
What would you say that playing for Maryville has meant to you?
It's meant a lot. The coaches are amazing, players are amazing, the whole school's amazing and everything, and it's just been great.
Congratulations, Matthew. You are our Pella Player of the Week. Congrats, guys. Let's give him some love.
And so with that, week 1 officially in the books. But now we're going to look ahead to week 2. We've got a full slate of Friday Frenzy games. The crowd here is cheering for the games, obviously. Jefferson County at Sevier County. Only one team will improve to 2-0 on the season. Jeffco with that big win over Oak Ridge. And then Sevier County, like Maryville, had a dominant performance against Carter. And then Alcoa at Bearden. That's our game of the week. And the question is, can Alcoa bounce back after that loss to Ravenwood? It's not an easy one, taking on Bearden, who came out of that triple overtime thriller against West. Oneida at Coalfield. Coalfield's offense put up 60 points. Oneida also coming in 1-0 on the season. And then Maryville at Central, both big week 1 wins. So it's a packed slate for the show, and you can watch it all tomorrow night on WATE starting at 11:14. I have to apologize for looking the wrong way. It's sunny out here. I didn't realize where the camera was, so that's
okay.
on me. That's on me.
It's okay. Austin does it 3 times a broadcast. You're fine.
All right, thanks, Mark.
It never happens. And listen, Sam, it wasn't. They were cheering for the games.
Yeah.
Some guy named John walked in the stadium. The girls went wild.
Okay, thank you so much. By the way, a show of unity, if you will, down on the field, which we just missed. But both of the teams coming in. They run the football from one school to the other.
And they do a food drive. And as the guy doing the PA said, the real winner, besides who wins the trophy at the end of the night, is the food drive.
Yep, and there you go. So they'll make their way over to the side. Now, I will say this, there was a little bit of vandalism overnight. The good news is they got it all cleaned up here, kind of one of the deals in one of these rivalry games. And let's just say they're installing cameras tomorrow.
Let's just say they know kind of who did it. Yeah. We'll find out later.
They will figure out exactly who did it. By the way, games tomorrow night. We've got just a brief moment here as a gorgeous sight here. Alcoa and Bearden, a game that I think we're all looking forward to.
Yeah, I mean, Alcoa's not started 0-2 since 2002. And that would be a shocking move if they do, but Bearden's certainly capable of beating them.
Yeah, we'll take a break right here. We'll come back. We'll have the national anthem and more pregame festivities as we inch our way towards Loudon, Lenoir City.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training with locations in Hardin Valley and Blount County. If you're looking to take your athlete's sports performance to the next level or increase your overall sports performance and fitness, reach out to us at one of our locations in Hardin Valley or in Blount.
Hey, Sterling, man, come on, we got a roof to replace.
Let's go, baby.
Let's
go. Hey, Sterling, you ready to go to the top? Man, I can't believe you guys been doing this for 25 years. Oh, baby.
Now this is what I call a rooftop party.
We have 25 years experience in roofing and exterior renovations, and we're backed by the best.
Are you ready to get your rooftop party started? Give us a call, 865-524-5888.
Knoxville Smiles depend on us to make your smile better. Knoxville Smiles, are you happy with your smile today? Knoxville Smiles, we're all about smiles.
Hey, Lance, what makes you smile?
Pancake blocks.
Abraham Lincoln knew the power of an open door. He invited the public into the White House throughout his presidency because he understood open doors lead to new possibilities, new opportunities, and new discoveries. At LMU, our mission is to open doors for every student who comes here, so they can become everything they're meant to be. Come discover how we can open doors for you.
Nick, over here, WTRF. What are you feeling about the upcoming season?
Our whole team is prepared, and we have a great game plan.
But what about the competition?
I don't want to say too much, but right now we have 0% financing for 36 months. That's pretty tough to beat if you ask me. Right now, get into a Ford Edge with 0% APR for 36 months for only $34,400, or a new Ford F-150 for just $46,100, also with 0% APR for 36 months. Come see us today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jim Jackson here at MPG in Knoxville. MPG is a concussion care center, that's true, but it's much more than that, really. It's a center that aims to treat problems related to the brain across the entire lifespan. That's important because brain-related challenges go far beyond a concussion. They include acquired brain injuries, mild cognitive impairment, 101 challenges, and NPG is an expert resource. NPG, where it's all about the brain.
Well, a gorgeous night here tonight at Lenoir City. Pushed back 30 minutes due to the heat, and I think it was a good move. Probably 2 to 3 degrees lower than it was at 7 o'clock. Time now for the national anthem, brought to you by Food City, a combination of both Loudon and Lenoir City's bands. Yeah, what a wonderful job by the bands combining together. You got to love the pageantry of this game. The red on one side, the orange on one side. A year ago, a controversial finish that Loudon got a 1-point win. Not that they're upset here at Lenoir City, but as soon as I walked in today, they said, "Can we tell you about what happened last year?"
It's only happened 3 times in the history where they've had a 1-point finish. Last year was one of them. I think this has got to set up to be a really good football game tonight as we look at the keys for both teams.
Yeah, they're brought to you by Huntington Learning Centers. And fixing your tomorrow for your student, what are the keys tonight?
For Loudon, it's start fast. I mean, you've won the last 5 in this series. You want to get off to a hot start. Show Lenoir City, hey, we own this series. Jeff Herrig is 15-5 in his previous 20 meetings against Lenoir City. And you're going to play discipline on defense. Scott Cummings is going to do some things. He's really good with his quarterbacks hiding the football and play faking. You've got to play discipline on defense. As for Lenoir City, you got to make big plays. You got to hit some big plays, whether it be on the ground, maybe even pop a pass or two through the air. Try to hit Loudon quick with some big hitters. And you got to believe and build. You've got to believe you can win this game for the first time in 5 years and then build off of that. Build off of last week's win over South Dole, a game that you dominated from start to finish.
Keys to the Game is brought to you by Huntington Learning Centers, empowering students with the keys to success from the classroom to their careers. Now, we don't pick this game. Everybody asked, what's your prediction? And I said, all I'll say is this. If it can be half the game that we've had in the Powell-Anderson County game
no doubt,
and the West Bearden game, sign me up.
No doubt about it. Jeff Herrig, again, has won 3 out of every 4 attempts against Lenoir City.
Yeah.
That says a lot about him as a coach. Guy does a fantastic job each and every year at Loudon. He likes his team. Scott Cummings, really good football coach as well. The guy wins everywhere, and he's been a part of some big ones. He's been the head coach in the Battle of Black Oak Ridge, now Battle over the Bridge. We're talking about Oak Ridge, Clinton, West Bearden, you name it, he's coached in it. So I don't think he's fazed by this atmosphere tonight.
You know, I say this every once in a while. We started this 15 and a half years ago. We called it Rivalry Thursday, and sometimes the game really fits the name it does tonight. It's FCA's Rivalry Thursday. It's brought to you by Covenant Health. It's the Battle of the Bridge when we come back.
Some things are just better together. Like sensational salads and sizzling steaks, old friends and new friends, special occasions and special moments. At Aubrey's, we like it when things go together, so we do everything we can to make getting together easy. Aubrey's, real comfort, real food, real good.
For 75 years, Gray Hodges has been supplying inspiration to their customers. From its original downtown Knoxville store, founded in 1949, to its now 4 area locations, Gray Hodges has remained the region's trusted source for custom cabinetry, bath fixtures, kitchen hardware, plumbing supplies, and much more. And they are an employee-owned company, so you are always speaking to an owner. Visit one of their convenient showrooms and see how they can inspire you today. Gray Hodges, employee-owned, service perfect.
Knoxville Smiles depend on us to make your smile better. Knoxville Smiles, are you happy with your smile today? Knoxville Smiles, we're all about smiles.
Hey Lance, what makes you smile?
Pancake blocks.
Nick, over here, WTRF. What are you feeling about the upcoming season?
Our whole team is prepared, and we have a great game plan.
But what about the competition?
I don't want to say too much, but right now we have 0% financing for 36 months. That's pretty tough to beat if you ask me. Right now, get into a Ford Edge with 0% APR for 36 months for only $34,400, or a new Ford F-150 for just $46,100, also with 0% APR for 36 months. Come see us today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike.
When you're 6'4" and 320 pounds like I am, finding a mattress is a challenge. That's why I went to Better Mattress for help. It's not about just selling big store brands. At Better Mattress, it's about making a mattress that fits the person's body type and their personal preferences. Look, after a big football game, this body is tired and sore. I have to have a mattress that helps me rest and rejuvenate. Big O and Better Mattress. Good night, just got better.
At Glass Doctor, our trained specialists are experts at fixing foggy and cracked glass.
Looks great.
You're all set. What we can't fix is your view.
Call the Glass Doctor, we'll fix your pains. Oh, yeah.
The following is a special sports presentation by Pac-Man Sports.
There are great rivalries in sports that are well publicized. Alabama, Auburn, Army, Navy, Boston, New York in baseball, Ohio State, Michigan in football, but Loudon, Lenoir City in this county, in this community, it's a big deal. And this will be, as a head coach, the 21st one for me, and they all mean a lot.
Since the day I got here, it was like, okay, if you go 1-9, be sure it's, beating Loudon. I'm not much for that. I've never gone 1-9, so we're going to try not to do that. So they're all important, but this one definitely means a whole lot to the community, both sides. When somebody wears red around here, they get told not to wear red. So, it's interesting but fun.
I love it because not every community has this big a rivalry where it is. One play can make the biggest difference in the outcome of the game that you have to live with for an entire year. But I don't mind risking that. It's okay.
I am. I'm ready for the festive stuff to kind of be over with, and I'm ready for them to go out and show what they're made of.
For us, every play is important, and so as we prepare for this game and we talk about, there's no off play. You've got to approach every play as if the game's going to depend on it. And so when we get on that bus, that's going to be our mindset, is no matter what your role is, no regrets. When we get back home in this locker room, you have done your absolute best on every play and every aspect that was asked of you. That's the goal.
You know, if they call it something and they play for something, it must mean something. And it does here, the Battle of the Bridge between Loudon and Lenoir City. The pageantry of high school football doesn't get much better in East Tennessee than it does right here. Mark Packer along with Eric Kane, Austin Price up here in the press box. The Redskins ready to make their way out onto the field. Great 2 games in week 1. Here we go. We settle into the season here on the Knox, and this one's going to be fun.
It's going to be a blast. I mean, you said it just a moment ago. It's nice when they say it really is a rivalry game, and that's exactly what this is.
100%. And again, these teams have met over 90 times. This is the 30th Battle of the Bridge. They started calling it the Battle of the Bridge in 1995, and it's set up to be a big one. We'll start with the visitors in Loudon.
Yeah, Loudon up front defensively. They're on the defensive end. He can kind of step back as well. Sebastian Correa. He's that jackbacker, moves around a little bit. The Loudon push starts with him. He can also go back, play a little bit in coverage. For them to get pressure up front, it's going to start with Sebastian Correa, really good player.
Yeah, fantastic game a week ago and last year, trying to build off of that. As for Lenoir City, it's Bryson Doherty. Everything Scott Cummings wants to do in his offense and defense is predicated at the line of scrimmage, and it doesn't come much bigger than big number 75, Bryson Doherty. This guy is a pancake block machine.
No, he wants you, Austin.
He's trying. He's a nice kid.
You.
He's trying to be serious here, but he is a genuinely nice kid. Looking for a big game tonight, ready to flex on Loudon.
Now he wants Kaner. All right, let's head down to the sideline. Casey Funderburg. He's with one of my all-time favorites. Make Scott Cummings smile, would you?
Hey, Mark wants you to smile, by the way. All right, well, Coach, this is obviously a big-time rivalry game, Battle of the Bridge. Being a part of this game tonight, what does it mean to you?
You know, I've been in some big-time rivalries, you know, down at Cleveland with Cleveland Bradley and Halls Powell and West Powell, West Bearden. And as far as fanfare and community stuff, this rivals all of them, and maybe bigger.
You have introduced a new offensive system to this team. Obviously, it's just the second game of the season, but what do you want to see out of your offense tonight?
Well, a new system's an understatement because, you know, you know, we've grown a lot, and I told them all week, good teams make a jump from week 1 to week 2. Well, we're going to have to do that to win this game tonight. And you know, defense, we return 8 out of 11, so hopefully they can carry us a little bit while offense is still getting their feet under us a little bit. But you know, as long as we can take care of the football, we'll be okay.
Well, good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
Well, let's check the coin toss. One of our favorites is the referee tonight, Austin.
Barry Mathis, baby. We're saluting them stripes with big Barry Mathis. Loudon wins the toss. They defer to the second half, which means Lenoir City will get the ball first.
You know, I talk about being a basketball official. I went to Johnson University and had the evaluation basketball referee camp, and Barry Mathis was one of the evaluators. And it was so much fun to get to work with him and for him to, you know, kind of coach me up. It was
a lot of coaching there.
There was a lot of coaching. It was really good stuff. First quarter is brought to you by our friends at OEB Law, because communication is the key when it comes to the attorney-client relationship. Okay, so there's the device that we've been paying attention to. If the temperature on the gauge there gets to 92, that's the equivalent of 105. We're okay. The fact that we have gone to 730, that temperature is about 1 degree less than it was 30 minutes ago, and that makes all the difference in the world. Of course, we're in the press box with air conditioning, but still, it does make all the difference in the world.
Well, we know how hot that turf is as well, those little black pellets that are in there. It's just, you know, hitting that turf, coming right back, hitting you in the face. So moving this 30 minutes, I do think it helped. It's going to be a hot one out of the way. They've been hydrating all week long in preparation for tonight, and it will be very beneficial.
And Loudon's about to make their way out onto the field. Lenoir City's already on the field. But there's the line from the cheerleaders. Loudon won the toss. They have elected to defer. So as soon as they make their way out onto the field, we'll be able to play football. And here come the Redskins, Austin.
And here they come. I tell you what, a lot of praise for Dustin Hubelink as Xavier Dillis leaves them out. But Dustin Hubelink's open for tonight was fantastic. The music, The coaches were fantastic in it. You talk about the pageantry. It just gets the juices flowing here between two teams that don't like each other a whole lot, when they play in sports. But that's what makes sports fun, because it's a rivalry. It means something when you lose or win this game. We'll see if Lenoir City can finally get it back on their side over the next 48 minutes.
I'll tell a quick story. You say Dustin Hubelink, and he's a young man that a couple years ago, Dr. John Bartlett of Farragut said, I got a young man that he wants to go into photography and videography. He and I met for coffee, Dustin did. He was scared of his own shadow, and here he is working full-time for us, doing an incredible job. I met his parents tonight for the first time, and that was honestly just a personal moment, one of the neatest things, because they were just so appreciative, and I got to thank them for raising a young man. He's got such a great work ethic, such pride, and the look that we've got. I'm camping out on that young man, but he's really made our product look better this year.
From scared of his own shadow to Boston Skip McMillan around. It's a growth moment.
Not sure what he's doing hanging out with us, but we'll take it.
So the Redskins have deferred. They will kick off, and Eddie Soto is deep, number 1, along with that guy right there, who's number 26, and that is Johnny Clegg. And so we'll get things started tonight.
It is the 98th meeting of Lenoir City and Loudon. It's the 975th game in Loudon history.
It's a big deal when they make game notes for a broadcast.
Hey, and they've got game notes because Austin actually has knowledge. Chris Salinas is kicking off for the Redskins, and this will go into the end zone. And so the Panthers will take over the football. Now, here's what's interesting. They didn't have a quarterback the last couple of years because in this system they were running a single wing. Luke Chadwick is the quarterback. And Cummings was laughing about that the players on the team, when he came in as head coach, they said, wait, we have a quarterback?
Yeah.
Wait, we have wide receivers? What is this all about?
It was raise your hand if you think you play quarterback. Nobody raises your hands. Like, okay, we got to find one. Go to the baseball team. Gets a really great athlete in Luke Chadwick. And surprisingly, man, he's come on strong to begin the season. Feels like a veteran and expecting a big game tonight.
3 receivers to the near side, one of them in motion. They'll swing out wide, and there's that Redskin defense. Let's set things up front. Now, Jeff Herrig, the head coach for Loudon, saying if we can handle them up front, keep your eye on Bubba Willis, the guard there, the junior, we've got to be able to handle them up front. The concern for Loudon is at the line of scrimmage. It was literally a full reset, both offensively and defensively up front.
Loudon's got 21 seniors on this team tonight, but it's not senior heavy. They play a lot of underclassmen as well. Got a clock malfunction. The clock's not run yet, so that's where we're at with the stoppage here.
We'll go back talking about that offensive line for Lenoir City. Austin highlighted them in the pregame, but Bryson Daugherty and Bubba Willis, the 2 guards, they are going to be pulling a lot tonight, getting out in space, lead blocking on the end man on line of scrimmage, and they're going to try to hit that outside will the Panthers.
I love the uniforms, the city.
So the clock is not run. It's still at 12 minutes, thus the reason for the malfunction. And Barry Mathis on the right there, patiently waiting. We'll go ahead and get some business out of the way, set the defense for you for this Loudon team. Now, as Austin said, they've got seniors, but not a lot of experience, so there's a difference.
We're going to rely on 2 inside backers in Charles Thomas and Nolan Bassett. Those 2 guys are going to make it a go. Look, he's got a cowboy collar on. Does Bassett? That's a bad dude.
If you're Lenoir City, you want to, at minimum, pick up a first down or 2 just to flip the field. Again, the start in a rivalry game that you've not won in 5 years is a big deal.
That's
offsides on Loudon.
Make it 2nd down and 7.
There's Correa.
Yeah, there's your leader.
Yep.
We'll work on Barry's microphone there, as he's got Jerry Barnes and a cast of friends there on our officiating crew tonight. 2nd down and 7. And this is the offense that they have run ever since he was at West High School.
So they're in split back right now, and that's going to be their home base. Eventually, you'll want to see this offense going to the split back option. Right now, there's some option, not a whole lot of option, but it's a brand new offense, and they're getting better at it every week.
3rd down and a yard and a half.
Harrison goes in motion for Lenoir City.
And they'll typically go to the strong side, and they will here. They'll get the first down. Tough running out to the 34.
That's a fantastic run by Channing McCord. Carried multiple Redskin defenders.
Yeah, Bassett had a play on him in the backfield there, just couldn't quite catch up. Able to get the first down.
So to Austin's point, a first down. And at least just a little bit of movement up front. Lenoir City, an impressive win a week ago over South Doyle. Loudon beat a very depleted Greenback team, only 18 players on the Greenback squad. The football comes loose. And who came up with the football?
Lenoir City did. Lucky to get it back. They had miscommunication which direction the running back was going.
That wasn't good.
And it was the quarterback that got back on the football, Chadwick.
Well, that's a huge recovery, obviously.
Loss of 2 yards, 2nd down and 12. I came over and watched Anderson County at Lenoir City in a scrimmage, and Lenoir City held their own. They just kept having penalties in the scrimmage. Anderson County won the scrimmage convincingly, but there were some signs of life for the Panthers. Got to turn the wrong way there. It's Jackson Utter.
Luke Miller, great pursuit there to the boundary, making the tackle on the screen.
Pretty wild. The 21st meeting for Loudon and Lenoir City with Jeff Herrig as the head coach.
That is wild.
He's won 15. He's 75%.
There was a gap in there.
There was.
There's a gap as he left, went to West, and then came back. And I've always said the epitome of someone who just fits a community is Jeff Herrig here at Loudon. Gets some pressure here. Catch will be made, but they'll lose yardage.
A great tackle that time by number 22 for Loudon, that being Deshaun Reynolds.
And Preston Smith is going down here on the near sideline. That's where Chadwick was looking initially. He was covered up, so had to throw underneath and obviously tackled at the line of scrimmage, if not behind. 4th and long, and they'll settle for a punt.
Technically a 2-yard gain, so a 4th down and 10. Good snap, and he'll think about it and then punt it away. Give his team a chance to get down there, and a pretty nice punt. Quick message from our friends at Covenant.
Hi, I'm Tim Hoskins. I'm the corporate manager of sports medicine for Covenant Health. I'm here to talk to you a little bit today about our community involvement in the Sevier County Football Jamboree. Something that's near and dear to our heart, and we're intimately involved with the high schools there in our county. We have sports medicine staff that take care of the teams there. We make sure that those players are healthy. They stay as injury-free as possible when they participate in sports. And it's just a great event for us, and we're proud to be a part of it with the Sevier County schools.
And the Redskins get the football right up front. Tough sledding right up the middle. And we'll set up the offense for you, as we alluded to in the open. Bronson Skivner, the senior quarterback for the Redskins.
Scrivener, he's just been really, really good. Just a patient guy, and continues to get better under Jeff Herrig, who's got his son, who was a really good quarterback in his own right for the Redskins. Yeah, Keaton, coaching him. That goes a long way when you've got a guy that's relatively young, you're about your age, maybe a little bit older. It's easy to relate to when he's telling you, and he's had success when he was a player.
Call it a gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. One of his youngest son is up in the box, helping with the offense, and the older son is the defensive coordinator down on the field. Set up the offense for you. This is where Lenoir City feels pretty good on the defense, they like the size they've got up front.
They really do. They love the size that is in front of these guys, but they love those backers. Channing McCord and Eli Harrison, two of the better linebackers at this level in the area. They're going to be running all over the field, sideline to sideline, making some plays.
3rd down and 3 at the 37. And they'll look to throw. And this one is as slow developing as slow can be.
Darius Bass.
Alex Sams a part of that on the closing speed.
Well, wide receiver number 3 for Loudon, Xavier Dills, he totally missed his block. You can't miss the block. Actually, number 2, Eli Kelso, with the tackle on Dills.
Loss of 5 yards. And not much offense so far.
Soto back deep for the Panthers. Special teams key, especially early in the year. Snap, getting it off. Nice job.
Good snap.
Low line drive, though.
Low punt, returnable. Right up the left side goes Soto, out of bounds, and we'll take our first full break of the game. Halfway through quarter number 1 in the Battle of the Bridge. We are right where we started, no score.
Pioneer Comfort, our certified technicians are prompt, courteous, and professional. Keeping your home comfortable is Pioneer's #1 priority, because a cool home in the summer, a warm home in the winter, and one that is free of plumbing or electrical issues allows you and your family to enjoy the things that mean the most. Put the power of Pioneer to work in your home. We're Pioneer Comfort.
Since 1981, Pioneer Comfort.
Experience a one-of-a-kind place with breathtaking panoramic vistas over Gatlinburg and deep into the peaks and valleys of the Great Smoky Mountains. Embark on a journey through lush trails teeming with life and history, or just sit back and enjoy the beauty and tranquility. Gatlinburg Sky Park, your peaceful getaway in the Great Smoky Mountains.
In East Tennessee, our work heritage runs deep. For over a century, the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Union Local 102 has been part of the area's growth and prosperity. Don't sell yourself or your business short by hiring unskilled labor. Our cutting-edge labor training facility equips our members with the advanced skills needed to be the very best in the industry. Keep jobs local and the money in the state. At Local 102, we work tirelessly today to help build a better tomorrow for our community and our members.
Attention LCUB electric customers. You now have a new choice for internet service. LCUB Fiber Broadband is gig speed internet. Now your family can use all of their devices at the same time with lightning fast speed, starting at $69.99. No contracts, no price hikes, no data limits. Ditch your global provider and plan ahead to make the switch. Fast, reliable, affordable, local. Broadband your way.
That Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by OEB Law, Ted Russell Ford and Lincoln Memorial University, Knoxville Smiles, Commercial Bank, and Exterior Home Solutions. Proud to be the sponsor at Neyland Stadium of Get Neyland Loud. Look for that starting Saturday.
And the sponsor of the CB45 Sports Show.
Yes, they are.
Which you can find on Facebook every Wednesday night.
Yeah. Good-looking show, man. Nobody brings the knowledge like CB45 on the CB45 Sports Show. He's got notes and everything.
That's how I prep for Thursday night, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. His research is better than 3 hours combined. At the 48, they'll pitch this one wide. Blockers in front. And nice yardage here of about 7 yards. And that's the key to the running game for Scott Cummings as Channing McCord picks up a nice 7-yard gain. Is that wide pitch to get past the defensive end?
Yeah, trying to get to the edge there, break the second level. You know, they rode Trey Jones last week to 17 attempts, 200 yards, but they need to get McCoy. They wanted to get McCoy more active, and they've done it already a couple of times here in this one.
2nd down and 3 as the sun has gone away and things will start to cool off rapidly here tonight. Inside handoff up. He'll keep it himself and get the first down, spinning down inside the 35.
Yeah, Chadwick kept it right off he didn't even put it in the belly and pull it out. He just said, no, I'm just going to tuck it and get out of the way, run back and go get it. Let's look at our...
Well, the Bigs Only spotlight tonight, it's not just a catch, it is a lifestyle at Bigs Only, and that is Bryson Doherty, and he is definitely one of the bigs on the front line for Lenoir City. First down and 10 at the 33-yard line. Panthers inside, get down to the 29.
And Trey Jones that time. Solid pickup on first down.
DeMarcus Hampton on the tackle.
Pick up a 4.
A year ago in this game, 27-26 Loudon with the win. And an absolute, to steal a line from CB45, barn burn. And a second down and 6 coming up here.
Yeah, Toms will take that A back and put him out wide. You see Trey Jones there in the slot, one back.
Oh, he almost fumbled the snap.
Disaster written all over from the beginning.
It's a convention of red helmets to the football there.
You watch this. Running into Loudon right here is like being trapped on Alcatraz. There's no escape from all those white and red helmets.
Look at Tyler Newber right now. He's got a hand on the dive and a hand on the quarterback.
He tackled everybody.
Yeah, that's how you play it right there. If you're a dive quarterback, no, on both.
And there is one of Jeff Herrick's sons, the defensive coordinator. I asked Jeff, I said, the two boys still live at home, 21 and 24. I said, do you have conversations at home about football? And he said, no, we really don't. We really...
Probably see enough of each other throughout the day.
Yeah, we really don't. On a third down and 5, it'll bring up a fourth down and 3, and it'd be a 43-yarder from here.
Man,
looks like they'll kick.
Yeah. Lonnie Pickett driving on the field.
Kick from this point on the field. I figured you'd just play fake it, roll it to the right. And
Riley Pickett. They'll put this one down at the 33, so a 43-yard field goal attempt. Did you say something you thought was funny?
Oh, yeah. Eric thought it was funny.
He didn't laugh.
I said, no, I thought you, at this point on the field, I thought you'd just play fake and roll out to the right and throw it.
Oh, that was last week. Here you go. Oh, plenty of legs. Plenty of legs. And it's good. How about that? 43-yard field goal for Riley Pickett. And Lenoir City takes a 3-0 lead. The road to Chattanooga is off and rolling with our tailgating headquarters, Food City, Pepsi, and Frito-Lay. You know, we missed the graphic there at the end about our tailgating headquarters. There it is. Vols at home this week, 12:45 against UT Chattanooga. And what a great time to place that order on foodcity.com. Grab some Pepsi product and some Frito-Lay and enjoy the season opener over at Neyland Stadium. I know you two guys will be there.
Riding early.
Breaking stories left and right with new recruits.
Something like that.
One of us at least.
Anybody big going to be in town?
No
Okay.
recruits.
Well, I'm glad we had that conversation. That was very insightful and educational for our viewers. A 6-play, 22-yard drive in 3:28. Pick up the 43-yard field goal. And a 3-0 lead.
Back up!
There's Dustin Hilblink over there in the background working on those great shots, by the way, from DHIL.com. Jazzed up after the field goal all the way down to the 2-yard line. Redskins trying to make something happen.
Oh, big stick.
And that may be the Joe Newberg collision of the night.
Yeah, big 21 right there. Caden J.
They just made the tackle. He drove him back 4 yards. Kept those feet moving. Makes contact. Boom, boom. That's a good play.
You know what we found out this week? I think it was in the VolQuest podcast. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Eric said it at some point that when he left high school, he envisioned becoming the head coach of the Jefferson County Patriots.
Inside handoff off left tackle. Oh, look out here. Into the secondary, out past the 35-yard line.
And Loudon needed that.
Yeah, that's about a 15-yard run. Anybody that wears number 0 must be tough. Levi Russell.
He just kind of finds a seam right there. It was all kind of clogged there in the middle, but gets up to the second level and gets a first down.
All he needed was a crack, and he got through there.
So a first down out at the 37-yard line. And they'll look to throw. Better get rid of the football.
Good block.
And he'll turn and heave this one downfield, and receiver is there, but can't make the catch. That's a heck of a throw. There is a flag down at the 49, though, in a really weird spot on the field.
Yeah, it's not towards the line of scrimmage.
Could be defensive holding.
Could be,
Or it could be a lineman downfield. I would lean more towards the defense.
Levi Russell came back around and made a nice block.
Oh, legal man downfield.
Yep, good call.
It was so deep, that's why I kind of shaded towards the defense. I mean, that thing was 11 yards down the field.
Yep.
I mean, this has got to be a shock to the system for Joe McNish, who does stats.
An eligible receiver downfield on the offense. 56, 5-yard penalty, play first down.
Yeah, you know, Joe up here in the booth, he's been with me in the booth for now. What is it, 2024? We started in 2000, so 24 years or something like that.
Yeah, you see the lineman kind of running downfield right there, Newbert.
Yeah, 2002, it's been 22 years. That's a pretty nice throw, though. So anyway, Joe, and I've said this before, does stats for Joe Tessitore. Who's that other guy? Anyway, they were in Ireland last week. So this has got to be just a transition from those guys to these guys.
Should be well rested again. Have the week off.
3 receivers off the near side.
They just went power left right there. Followed his left guard, his left tackle. Nice little pickup, trying to get some of that back, making it second and manageable.
Second and 8.
Because you don't want to erase that big gain you got on first down, the first play of the series.
Hey, excited to be here tonight here on WKNX, the Knox. We will be here every Thursday night all the way through the quarterfinals as rivalry playoffs, OEB rivalry playoffs, brought to you by Food City. First, second, and third bound on Thursday nights, then Friday nights on WATE. So excited to be here on WKNX, the Knox. Receiver was there, overthrown. And take a look at this big guy right here. We showed him earlier, brought to you by Bigs Only. Catch the biggest, wear the best with Bigs Only. And that guy right there, we have already called his name. That is DeMarcus Hampton.
Good looking guy. Playing on the right side, already a couple of key blocks. For a quarterback that's already unleashed it a couple of times, I mean, Scribner can really get it down the field.
Only 1 for 3, -5 yards, but you are correct. He does have a cannon. 3 receivers near side. Scribner has some time, and he will unload this one. Receiver is there. Good throw and picked off inside the 15. Boy, receiver was behind the defense, but it held up, and Jackson Utter comes up with the pick.
He had his man. He had just held on to it for just a split second too much.
Underthrown.
And Utter caught it like a punt.
Well, and
Scribner threw it into 3 black jerseys.
So if you're going to throw it into 3 black jerseys, I mean, the receiver had them beat, had a step on them.
I actually don't mind it because, again,
it's better to punt.
If you had punted, you wouldn't have punted it probably that well. And, you know, so, I mean.
Now, Scribner doesn't like it because as a quarterback, you don't want the interception on your stat line.
Well, and again, I mean, you don't underthrow it. Who knows what would happen? But it does flip the field.
So under a minute to go here in the first quarter, 3-0 Lenoir City. And the Panthers will take over inside their 15, right at the 14. They'll stay on the ground. Good grief. There's the guy we just talked about.
That right there is a jailbreak.
Hampton, what a play.
You know what? Jailbreak, I haven't used that phrase in the first 2 games.
You have not.
And leave it to Austin to be the first one to say jailbreak.
I've got kind of 2 prison references, Alcatraz and jailbreak. It's my theme in Battle of the Bridge.
Glad to know we're handling that, which, I mean, does make us think about the damage that was done, vandalism here last night. Second down and 11 at the 13-yard line. If it's a run, quite possibly the last play of the first quarter. And they'll pitch this.
Good block.
Good block.
Oh, nice defensive play, though. I tell you what, that may have saved a 30, 40-yard run. You got a horse collar, but still, that was a huge play unless Big 13, Nolan Bassett.
Well, he didn't have a choice. Whatever he grabbed onto, he had to hang on.
Personal foul. Jay.
Yeah, and you watch Bassett, to Austin's point, he got him here. He didn't have a choice. Once he grabbed hold of something, he just had to hold on until he was down.
Marcus Soto with the block to spring him.
Personal foul. Horse collar.
There we go.
Against the defense. 15-yard penalty from down the run. First down.
Now we got Barry's mic open.
I thought Barry was doing the old, start the chainsaw move there. Yeah, got him inside.
Yeah, inside the jersey. That's the 3rd Loudon penalty, 25 yards. And that is the end of the first round of this fight. 3-0. Panthers with the lead. And the Battle of the Bridge on what's turned out to be a gorgeous East Tennessee night.
To me, being an attorney means more than practicing just law. It means pulling alongside my clients and being their partner. It means keeping my clients informed through the legal process, which can be overwhelming. At OAB Law, we stand with you because communication is key.
Hello, I'm local East Tennessee agent Scotty Dykes. We'd love to do business with you. We offer auto, home, life, and other investment products. My number's at the bottom of the screen along with our email address. Give us a call and see what we can help you with. We'd love to help you.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
Your roof, it's the most important protection against nature for your home or your business. That's why I trust the experts at Exterior Home Solutions.
Hey, what's going on? This is Cameron with Camco Commercial Door here in Knoxville, Tennessee. We specialize in residential and commercial garage door repair and replacement. We would love to earn your business. Feel free to give us a call at 865-776-9455.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jody Griffin. I'm a dentist here in Knoxville, Tennessee. In 22, I had a wakeboard tower hit me on the head and give me a concussion. In my office, I show x-rays to my patients so they can see their teeth. I needed somebody to do the same thing for my brain, so I went to MPG. They did an EEG of my brain, and they were able to show me the activity of my brain and give me a diagnosis and a treatment plan. So I choose MPG because brains is what they do, and that's all they do.
I'm Coach Josh Heupel. There's nothing like the energy on Rocky Top. On Saturdays, you get 13 hours of coverage with game day all day. Weekdays, you get analysis unlike any other. No one covers the balls like 99.1, the sports animal.
The second quarter is brought to you by our friends at Knoxville Wholesale Furniture, the furniture that you want. Let's head down to the field. Casey Funderburg.
Coach, 1 quarter in, how would you assess your team's play so far?
Not good. We're surviving right now. Defense has made a stop, forced that field goal there, but we're going to have to get on track offensively.
All right. What else would you like to see out of your team going forward? Obviously, you've only held Lenoir City to 3 points, so defensively, you're stepping up, but what else do you guys need to do?
We're going to have to make some plays on offense to sustain some drives and convert on third down.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
keeping it simple. You got to fix those passing yards at this rate. I don't know that I've ever seen a game where the two teams combined are -5 yards in a quarter.
Yeah, I mean, not a whole lot of offense on either side. Not good on third downs, 1 for 5 combined.
Just starting the second quarter, 3-0 Panthers with the lead. And a first down to get things started going left to right.
Going off a penalty there, that final play of the first quarter.
Goodness, it was hot today. I came out here and put all these signs out on the field about 1 o'clock today just to go ahead and get it over with. That sweat just dripping off the nose out here. Has some time, looking to throw, had time, ran out of time. And what was that?
That was a big.
It was a jailbreak.
Yeah.
That was a jailbreak.
You can only use that once a half.
Now that you've opened the can of worms, I forgot that phrase for the year.
Gerard Morales kind of led the charge there, didn't make the tackle.
You've been using that phrase for ever since you and Joe started 25 years ago. So, I mean, 22. I don't think you forgot. 22 years ago. The three of us in the booth were myself, Tony Basilio, and Joe McNish back on Comcast Sports Southeast on CSS. 23rd season, he corrected.
Stat guy with the correction.
Rolling out to the left. That's a tough throw across his body, and very well played as that was timed out perfectly, and even a handshake. Gotta like that. Xavier Dills timed that perfectly.
Yeah, he timed it really, really well. If he didn't get there right when the ball got there, he got there a smidge before. Let's see it here on the replay. Woo! Yeah. Bang, bang. Good play. He read that one, drove, and made a play.
I do something simple here. If it pops for 14 yards, great. If not, you just punt it and keep playing with your defense.
By the way, right now on the YouTube channel at Rivalry Thursday, we've got about 1,100 people watching. I would ask each of you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel just so it'll pop up and let you know each week that we're there. So we'd appreciate you just clicking that subscribe button.
That's how we pay Skip's salary.
Third down and 14, and a smart, just a safe play for the Panthers.
Skip gets paid.
And then punt the football away.
I think that's the right call. I mean, again, you're winning with your defense right now. What did Coach Herring say when he talked to Casey? So we've got to get something going offensively. Offensively is where we're struggling a little bit. Just keep leaning on your defense if you're Lenoir City at this point.
Well, set to punt is the guy, Riley Pickett, that had the 43-yard field goal. And he'll think about it, give his team a chance. His ball gets about 6 feet off the ground. And look out here.
Gonna make a tackle.
Near side cut back on the inside. A nice field position for the Redskins as Caden Writings on the return. Hey, want to say thank you down here. There's Charlie Morgan. He decided to hang around. Charlie, look to your right and wave there. He can't hear me because he doesn't have an earpiece in. But our thanks to Charlie, $1,000 to the visiting school for all of those home needs, whether it's a kitchen or a bathroom, all of those appliances and home renovations. Think Gray Hodges. They've been in business 75 years. And Charlie Morgan is the straw that
stirs the drink.
Yeah, he is.
Short commute tonight, but still, it's needed. It looked like Lenoir City had a couple guys in position to make a tackle on the returner there. I don't know if they thought he fair caught it or what.
Where'd he go there?
Toby Kennedy.
Yeah, I asked Jeff Herrick before the game started, kind of said, boy, you were really impressive last week. And he said, well, he goes, unfortunately, he said Greenback had 18 kids. Yeah. It wasn't one of those tests. And it's kind of back to the whole thing, like the Powell Anderson County or the West Bearden of early season. You really learn something about your team when you play really good competition.
Yeah, no doubt. And again, that's probably one of the bigger tests they're going to have all season long.
Oh, sling this one out. You can see that one coming from a mile away.
It looked like that ball was thrown a little inside.
Set down to the sideline, the fourth member of our team, but number one in our hearts, Casey Funderburg.
Oh, Mark, you're so sweet
I
to
try.
me.
I've been hanging around Austin too much.
Oh, goodness. All right. Well, head coach Jeff Herrick said that this year's squad possesses a new level of determination, and he said, I think it's because of their attitude. He said they come in every day. They work really, really hard, but they have a lot of fun doing it. And he said, you know, these first couple games of the season, we're going to see a lot of places where we need to improve, but he's excited about that because he's excited to see how his team responds, especially with having a new mindset this season.
This drive eerily similar, Casey, to Lenoir City's field goal drive. They started at the 48. Coach Harry will take a timeout here. He's frustrated, got the hat turned sideways.
Yeah, the chin's out. Not real thrilled. Quick break and a break from our friends at Aqua Clear Water Systems, and we need a water break.
What's the #1 home improvement project you can do for your house? Install an Aqua Clear water system. If you see one of our blue and green trucks coming down the road, we're on our way to help another Tennessee family get better water. You owe it to yourself and your family to find out why 18,000 Tennessee homeowners have made the switch to Aqua Clear water systems. For your free water test and estimate, scan the QR code on the screen. We'll change your water. It'll change your life.
Yeah, and it definitely will. I've said this before. We put in a system a year ago, and I love getting the reverse osmosis water in the kitchen and go in there and just get that clean water. And on a day like today, I'll promise you I was going through the water that's provided by Aqua Clear Water Systems. 9:47 to go first half, 3-0. And I'm really not sure that we're not violating all FCC laws right now.
Sometimes it's better just to lay out.
By the way, aerial coverage is brought to you by Gatlinburg Sky Park. For a great experience, head up to the mountains and check out the Gatlinburg Sky Park. There are sometimes some things on the screen where you have to acknowledge it.
Empty set here, 3rd and long.
We're down in 9. Could run if he wants. Zings it across the middle. Nice pitch and catch for a first down inside the 30. That was pretty.
Eli Kelso just going to the 6, turning around, making the catch. He had 2 receptions, 50 yards, 2 touchdowns a week ago. That is his go-to guy. And on 3rd and 9, he went right to him.
You just kind of feel like Scrivener's kind of getting his feet underneath him.
As long as they block it up for him and he's got time, I mean, he can step into it.
Feels like home. Nothing against Zach Nelson. It feels like home having Joe McNish back in here. Scrivener's going to make some nice cuts. Look at these cuts. Look at these cuts. Beautiful inside the 20 down to the 16. That should have been a gain of about 1. As it is, it's a gain of 14 and a first down.
So you had the left tackle, left guard pull around, but the quarterback decides to cut it back. Looked like there was going to be nothing there, but gets upfield. Another first down.
So into the D1 red zone, down at the 16-yard line. 8.5 minutes to go first half. Redskins knocking on the door. Scrivener makes a few guys miss.
Nice play. Very nice play that time by Evan Brown, the senior DB. Trip it up Scrivener.
Little shoestring tackle there, and if he didn't make it, there was some green turf in front of him.
Somebody's upset in the press box.
That's Coach Mike Zeller, former head coach.
Door open next to us, and we'll shut that door. It's literally like 100 degrees in there, so he's probably screaming to get out.
I'm going to tell you right now, speaking of Alcatraz.
It literally is. I stepped in that room next door, and they were just sweating to the oldies. I opened doors. I was turning fans on for them. Second down, that's what you call customer service. Inside handoff, big hit, but first down and goal inside the 5, actually at the 5, and there's that guy again, number 0, Levi Russell.
Yeah, it's a great run there by Levi Russell, but a great block there by left guard Isaiah Pierce. Gets around, makes the block on the defensive tackle, springs him. Another good run. They got some real rhythm on the ground here this drive. I know that 3rd down completion moved to 6 earlier.
There's Eric Kane up here. There's Joe McNish over there, and Austin's over here.
They have the lights out over there and just trying to cool it down.
First down and goal. Scrivener turns, hands off left tackle, and chopped down finally
Bryson Doherty.
There he is, big and again, number 75. That's Bryson Doherty.
So this offensive line for Loudon, a lot of transition from last year. They're lighter across the board, not as big, but they're going to have to play big here, get a push down inside the 5-yard line, 2nd goal.
8th play of the drive, 2nd down and goal. Scrivener by himself off right tackle and will not quite get there. It's 3rd down and goal inside the 1.
Leto and Pierce again pulling around. Scrivener just following his big boys up front. Got a little closer, but not in.
Almost halfway through the 2nd quarter here. Lenoir City scored on their only drive starting in Loudon territory. Now Loudon looking to try to do the same, having started at the 46.
Quarterback power.
Scrivener up right tackle, but I don't know.
I don't think he got it.
Did he reach across? He reached the football out.
No, he didn't get it.
And they'll say no. 4th down. And there's no question what Jeff Herring's doing here. I'll bet he says run the same play.
Yeah, I mean, they ran it with Scrivener 4 or 5 times already on this one series alone.
Jeff Herring, who looks like he could play himself.
Here they go.
A full yard.
Yeah.
4th down and goal for the Redskins. Down 3-0. Scrivener by himself.
No!
Bryson
Doherty blew that play up.
A goal line stand.
Wait, are they calling it?
No, they called it down.
Okay.
Officials are waving their arms, but a goal line stand.
It was actually 77.
Bubba Willis.
And we'll take a break. 5:09 to go. Lenoir City 3, Loudon still at 0.
At LMU, every door is open. Each can help me build my future exactly how I imagined. Let's check those specs, guys. And lead to a career where I'll have an impact. As a nurse. How are you feeling today? A social worker.
I guess you started when I was young.
Or an executive of a multinational company. Take a look at the 3rd quarter. I know LMU will prepare me for a career where I'll make my mark. That's a cut. Because whatever door I walk into, there's a future for me.
Hi, I'm Mark Packer.
And I'm Tennessee guard Zakai Ziegler. Join us along with VFL's Jason Swain and Chris Brown for the Food City Locker Room, presented by Guards of Law every Sunday. It's with me interviewing all the players of all sports. It's going to be a lot of fun.
We call it the Players Show.
Were you even a player?
3rd team all intramural.
It is the Players Show with our 3rd team all intramural host.
Sunday nights. Join us, okay?
Hi, I'm Laura Ash, your West Knoxville State Farm agent. I've been here in the Renaissance for 17 years, and I'd love to help your young football players or anyone with their car insurance, home insurance, and life insurance. Give me a call at Laura Ash State Farm.
Hi, I'm David Ball, National Sales Manager here at Legend Fitness. Legend Fitness has been built on longevity and quality. Our racks are fully welded and has the least amount of bolts in the industry, made to stand up to the test of time. Because at Legend Fitness, we deliver quality and we want our customers to be Legend strong.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training with locations in Hardin Valley and Blount County. If you're looking to take your athlete's sports performance to the next level or increase your overall sports performance and fitness, reach out to us at one of our locations in Hardin Valley or in Blount.
You're watching Rivalry Thursday, the standard in high school football coverage on the Knox.
That Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by D1, the official training partner of Rivalry Thursday. Food City, Matlock Tire, Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic, Glass Doctor, and Better Mattress. 3-0 Lenoir City with the lead as Loudon got that close and just couldn't get in.
Big Bubba Willis said his name numerous times already. Makes quick work of the guard that was in front of him. Almost looked like he was unblocked and just came back there and made a great tackle there at the 1-yard line. Stuffed him at the goal line, no touchdown.
10 plays, 45 yards, and 513. but a turnover at the 1, a turnover on downs.
Lenoir City is backed up.
So if you're the Redskins, you want to keep Lenoir City bottled up, and they will on the first play anyway.
Well, he was officially tackled in the end zone before Barnes had about the 1 or the 2.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought he got at least a yard.
Good look at Xavier Dills, who got in the backfield and was able to make the tackle of Trey Jones.
I thought they might go quarterback sneak there, just get a little breathing room, but when you're in there tight like that, a lot of misdirection. Could be dangerous.
That's why you got to play discipline.
Got out to the 2. You always wonder, when's that time that you play fake and just try to throw it out of there, but really don't see that coming with Cummings. They'll go off left tackle, and they'll get out to about the 5 and then have a 3rd and manageable.
Dills coming up again from the safety spot along with Caden Ridings, the 2 safeties, setting that edge on the right side and making a 3rd and long.
We'll call it about 3rd down and 8 or so, maybe 7. We'll have the Gamboozles game night makeover when we come back. That young man that I got in trouble with Austin for calling him out on FCC violations would be a good candidate for that. Yeah! 3rd down and 7, and they will throw here, underthrown. And so the Panthers will be forced to punt, and Loudon defense holds.
Hey, and this is a critical spot here, Austin. Back deep in your own territory.
Yeah.
You're going to have a tight formation. The snap is going to be critical. And I know that Pickett's been trying to do some rugby style. You better catch it and kick it and get it out there.
Yeah, it'll be rugby style this one. You may get rugbyed out of the end zone.
Yeah.
So
deep for the Redskins is Caden Ridings.
And Caden's got to go get this ball. Like, you can't let this ball hit the turf. It's hard. It's hot, hard turf. You let it hit, it could carry them, totally flip the field.
3rd punt of the night for the Panthers. Good snap, and he'll get it out of there. And a short punt.
It's about as good as you can do.
And good field position for the Redskins here at the 34-yard line. All right, let's head down to the field. We've got a Gamboozles game night makeover. Well, I know who we're not working on. He's over on screen left.
Well, they always say the best barbers are the ones that have plenty of time to do hair, and Zach's not working on his. So.
No, I'm just saying. Okay, Eric. So who we got down there? We got Easton. Easton, you got a headset on?
Yes, sir.
All right. So first off, what is that on your? What's the design you got? Are you the dash?
It's the dash.
The dash. Okay. All right. So, what are you hoping to happen with your hair?
Whatever. Just make it look good.
I don't know if you can see how much hair is here, but we got a lot of whatever to do. So
give a fade.
Big tackle in the backfield, but I do want to go back to you and see. Can you turn him around? Just
you turn him.
Let's see. Let's see.
See that?
Oh yeah.
Look at all that.
Yeah,
it's happening.
All right. Well, good luck to you guys. Okay, we'll check in with you at halftime. That's brought to you by Gamboozles.
All right, thanks, brother.
Glad to have you guys here.
Glad.
All right, Eric.
Was Frank there the other night at Bearden?
No, Frank was out of town. I think he was on another one of his Italian ventures.
You can't blame him. He's earned that right.
He has.
Loudon's got to empty a ton here in the second quarter.
2nd down and 11. And they'll look to throw here with Scrivener. Well, he's got a lively... Oh,
that's a fumble.
Football being picked up. And here come the Panthers. They're going to block. They'll get some speed. Scrivener will save the day. But what a return right there by Darius
Flag.
Bass. But a flag is back at the 34.
Could be a block in the back. This is going to be after the fumble recovery.
Yeah, just a bang play, but bring it back. That was the second Loudon drive to start in Lenoir City territory, and no points out of it so far, either one of them. Two of them? Went one on both.
I think he just called it on one. He just did it twice.
Nice tackle there to get the football loose, and then had a convoy, but Scribner saves the day, cuts him back inside, and saves the touchdown, but it was coming back anyway.
I'll tell you what, that was a weak call, in my opinion. I didn't think that was that egregious.
We didn't see it in slow-mo, but I agree. Yeah, that was.
If we can see it again, you can see it right here. It sure did not seem like a crackback block to me.
Now there was a cut down here.
During the return, we had 2 fouls on the play.
Okay.
The first foul was a blindside block against the return team, number 69. We'll penalize that first. Then we have a dead ball, personal foul, blindside block against the white, number 2. And then we'll penalize that play. Both penalties will be penalized because one was live and one was dead.
Great job, Barry. Made it clear for us.
All right, right here, you're going to see it.
69, I believe they're saying for Lenoir City. Right there.
That's
good call.
clean.
Good call. That's a good call. And it is the call.
Yeah, I don't like the call.
I don't either. And then there's the other.
Yeah, it's all about player safety, and you can't argue that.
I mean, I think I wonder at what point in time are the rules themselves maybe a little bit much of what used to be okay in football and what's not now. Now, the call as it's written,
I agree. You get in front of the player and you get that shoulder pad and you're on the front side, to me.
Which is what happened.
Yeah, which is exactly what happened. To me, that's tough. But again,
but his head's turned the other way. You're correct. Yeah, and it's a close call for sure. So as it is, Panthers get the football at the 34-yard line. And they'll look to throw. Just a bit outside as Luke Chadwick tries to get it to Evan Brown.
Still very much learning on the job how to play the quarterback position. Come miles and miles since Scott Cummings got there in January. Be a baseball player at the next level. Will Luke Chadwick.
Two and a half minutes to go first half. Only 3-0 Lenoir City. Normally a lot of scoring in this rivalry, but not so far.
Hampton has been all over the place. And again, he's tackling dive and quarterback. He's got 2 big old arms around 2 different guys. The offensive lineman sandwich in there as well. Another good play.
Loudon gets the ball to start the second half. As we tick down here almost to 2 minutes. By the way, remember, the college game now, there is a 2-minute warning on each half, which is what we would be coming up on if there was at the high school.
That will shock me tomorrow or Saturday afternoon. I promise you that.
It'll make me mad if the game's 65-3 and you got to take a 2-minute warning at the end.
Gives you more time to get down to the field, though, in the fourth quarter, right, April?
Yeah, no doubt.
And then there's that. 3rd down and 8. The timeout going to be taken here by Scott Cummings. Now let's take a break for a quick message from our friends at Knoxville Wholesale Furniture.
Hi, I'm Tim Harris, owner of Knoxville Wholesale Furniture, and we're so proud to help sponsor high school football. As an ex-high school football coach myself, I understand how important it is to the fabric of our communities. High school football teaches striving and working for a goal with others, teamwork, toughness, and courage. I hope everyone will get out and support your local team. High school football, there's nothing like it.
Well, and our thanks to Knoxville Wholesale Furniture. The furniture that you want is at Knoxville Wholesale Furniture. Mark Packer along with Eric Kane, Austin Price up here in the press box, and we're way over here on the side, so let's just push on over right there so we can all get on. Welcome to high school press boxes, guys.
Glad to be here.
Glad to be here. 3-0 is the score right now, as only a field goal separates these teams, and it's not usually a defensive affair.
It's not, but it is tonight. And if you're Scott Cummings, this just fine by you. If you can shut them out the next 2 quarters in 2 minutes, you're going home with your first Battle of the Bridge trophy.
A lot of running, a lot of defense, a lot of missed opportunities on the plus side of the field as well, but credit the defense, going back to that point.
So a big third down right here as 1:51 to go first half. And the Panthers with a little
trickeration.
That was
well defended. Staying home, staying disciplined. Number 19 for Loudon. Bodie Anderson.
Yeah, Bodie Anderson, who, by the way, made a nice hit just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, he's an all-region player. He was an all-region player a season ago. Stays at home, as Austin points out.
But it's enough for a first down, which means they'll keep the ball the rest of the half, barring a turnover.
I know time's ticking. That was a really good play call there.
Yep.
Delayed draw, 3rd and long.
8-yard gain.
3rd down and 8. Got 8 yards. And the clock will continue to run under a minute and a half in the first half. They'll swing this one, and boy, Loudon all over this one to the outside. They will swing this one wide. And a host of Redskins in on that one, along with that guy, Sebastian Correa, number 18, who we highlighted at the start of the game.
Nice job by Trey Jones just getting what he was able to get, which is a loss, but it could have been a bigger loss.
Yeah, Seth Henley was out there, number 15.
Uh-oh. We're going to have an injury.
That is one you do not want to see go down. Bubba Willis making plays on both sides of the line of scrimmage for Lenoir City.
He's saying he's okay. I think he's saying it's just a cramp. Hey, listen, if you've got a student getting ready for the ACT, make sure you give my friends over at Kuhn's Cram Course a call. $25 off by saying Rivalry 20. And every point on the ACT could be worth thousands of dollars for you and your family. Course dates are coming up. September the 7th. That's the next one with a test date of September the 14th. One-on-one online courses available. KuhnzCramCourse.com, or give my friend Steve a call at 865-387-0815. Well, while he's making his way off the field, our thanks to everyone who contributed in the first week. Over $2,000 contributed, actually over $2,500 for Wreaths Across America on site at Anderson County in Bearden. You can go online on your phone right now to knoxwreaths.org. Click on Rivalry Thursday, make a donation, and do your part to make sure that there are no gravestones for any of our veterans who've made the ultimate sacrifice for our country this Christmas season, that they do not get to Christmas without a wreath on their gravestone.
Clock is rolling, 45 seconds.
2nd down and 12, and you wonder if Cummings is just happy to get to halftime, just kind of content. Well, he may not. He may not. Speed right up the middle, inside the 35, shot out of a cannon, and all of a sudden you're thinking about a lot more after Alex Weathersby did that.
Well, what you're able to do now is, at minimum, you're able to take a shot or two to the end zone after what was a massive hole opened up by that Lenoir City offensive line, sprung by Big 55, Akeem McClurkin.
Surprised you're not taking a timeout as the clock now runs under 20 seconds to go. You're sitting under center. Now you're going to take a shot downfield and nobody's home.
That'll stop the clock there, just under 9 seconds. So much misdirection going on in the backfield. That's why as a defender, as a backer, you've got to look at the offensive line. The offensive line will tell you exactly where the play's going to go. If you watch the backs in the backfield, you're going to be running all over the place because there was a lot of misdirection on that big game.
Yeah, Cummings calls a timeout now with 8.8 seconds to go. He'll still have one in his pocket, and you got a nice kicker. And when points are kind of a premium,
see, I agree with this because, I mean, let's say you make it 6-0 here. Loudon takes the lead. You're a field goal away from retaking the lead, right?
Yeah. Hey, the LMU halftime report is coming up here, and we're playing on the football field, not the baseball field, but a great shot there. The Matlock Kick for Tires. They have a location here in Lenoir City. Exteriors Home Solutions, Band Spotlight, KOC Doc Talk, stats and highlights, that and much more coming up. Austin will have a preview of next week's game, Heritage and William Blunt. I'm sure you and your good buddy Joe Ossavet had a bit of a You took 2.5 minutes out of your time to share something with us, and you guys probably stayed on the phone for an hour.
That's not true. I talked to him for 1 minute and 35 seconds, as long as he was on the Zoom. And we moved on. He went to practice.
So Pickett has already made a 43-yarder.
Scholar athlete real quick before we move on is Eli Harrison, number 18, a senior. 4.1 GPA. Scholar athlete is brought to you by Pioneer Heating and Air. 8.8 seconds to go. You getting halfway, taking a timeout, kicking a field goal, or you taking a shot?
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
You got to go quick, though. You got to throw it down.
He'll roll right. Get some pressure from behind, running out of time. That's a big hit. That's helmet to helmet, and that 15 yards with 1.6 seconds to go will put Lenoir City in very nice field goal position.
Nice job avoiding the defender.
Duck that head.
It's on Reynolds.
Yeah, when you duck the head, and that's number 22. Reynolds, a junior. That's the 5th Loudon penalty, 55 yards.
And they will kick a field goal here. And that is going to be a costly penalty. Crucial yards going to be picked up here to help out Pickett.
Yeah, they'll move back, and then they'll mark off the 15 yards. So down to about the 15-yard line, about a 32-yard field goal, which is essentially our Matlock kick for tires. Maybe I would call this that, give them some tires.
Turn to play. Personal foul, targeting 22 of the defense. Half the distance, play, replay the down.
Hey, so Casey Funderburg, have you got a group down there for the kick for tires?
Yes, I do. They're all painted up. They're ready to go. And our kicker, his name is Davis. He's a senior, and he's been down here practicing. So
You think he's going to make it?
I don't.
They never make it. They never make it.
I don't. I think it's going to be an onside kick.
Tony Fonz is a soccer player.
33 yards for Riley Puckett. This would be his second field goal of the first half. Snap is good. Kick is up right down Main Street. That's 40. And that will take us to the end of the first half. And it's perfect. It's 6-0 because right where he was is where the Matlock kick for tires will take place. So if David watched, he should be able to do what this exact same thing for some tires that just happened.
I don't see why not.
So they'll get off the field. And he's got to be excited.
Well, he's obviously the MVP of the game so far. 2 field goals, a couple nice punts. Well, he had a nice punt as well out of the end zone.
Speaking of Matlock, went over there this week, Hardin Valley location. Got my oil change, free tire rotation when you get your oil change at Matlock. It's fantastic. You see Joe Matlock walking out there. That guy is a stud. And you see Tony is Tony. No wonder they've been missing all these years. Tony's the one teeing it up. Look how bad that tee is.
That is a very bad spot.
Somebody needs to fix this.
Hey, Casey, fix the ball on the tee. He's got it like all flat.
Now I've got to get the boy over here.
Okay, get the boy and then fix the ball before he kicks it, okay?
We will.
All right, here we go.
All right, guys. Well, this was Davis, who I was talking about. Davis, okay, you all just scored a field goal. Are you going to make a second one in a row?
I made once in my lifetime, so yeah.
So today is going to be twice.
Yeah, I'm locked in. Number 2, right here.
Absolutely. All right, guys. We also have Joe with Matlock Tires. Joe, what is going on down at Matlock?
Well, we have 2 days left of our Labor Day sale, so we have a big week this week. And I'm already pulling for Davis. His mom bought tires from us this week.
All right, nice.
You guys, that might be a sign. And hold on, we've also got May and Lucy with us. Lucy, who do you have on your uniform?
Smokey Go
There we
Smokey Go Balls. All right, well, Davis, let's see if you can do it.
Have Davis fix the ball.
No, it's already fixed. They fixed it.
Okay, they fixed it.
Yeah, don't touch it.
Well, no one saw that at home.
All right, Davis. The whole world's watching.
I think he's got this.
Oh, he's barefooted, so he's got confidence.
Oh, he's stepping it off.
They all step it off.
Here we go.
Left. He had the distance.
I hate to break it to him, but I was right. Darn. All right, guys, so we're going to head to the LMU halftime. Lenoir City leads Loudon 6-0.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old-school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
For 75 years, Gray Hodges has been supplying inspiration to their customers. From its original downtown Knoxville store, founded in 1949, to its now 4 area locations, Gray Hodges has remained the region's trusted source for custom cabinetry, bath fixtures, kitchen hardware, plumbing supplies, and much more. And they are an employee-owned company, so you are always speaking to an owner. Visit one of their convenient showrooms and see how they can inspire you today. Gray Hodges, employee-owned, service perfect.
I'm Tennessee basketball player JP Estrella. Let me give you a tour here of the offices at Knoxville Smiles. Dr. Costa is placing implants with a robot, and it's all done digitally. There's no guessing with this since it's all robotic. Dr. Welko is the newest addition to the office. He loves to research the latest and greatest in technology, so the other doctors go to him for the newest product information and techniques. Dr. Malone is building teeth in the mouth. To him, cosmetic bonding is more like artwork. He does this without cutting your teeth down. It's all about building them up. Guys, we still have a problem. Do y'all have a bigger chair?
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Matt Cunningham, located right here in Rocky Hill, across from Brewster's and right down from Roosters. When you stop into our office, there's no telling who you might see. From Warriors to Spartans, young drivers are a real focus for us. So we are always working with families to make sure their teenagers are well educated on driver safety and covered properly. Even bulldogs need to make sure their home is well covered. You just never know when something can happen to your doghouse. So we'll make sure you have the right coverage to fit your needs. Whether you're Irish or just a rebel at heart, the right life insurance can give you peace of mind that your family will be taken care of when you are gone. We at Matt Cunningham State Farm are here for you and your family, no matter who you cheer for. I personally invite you to stop by and say hello, give us a call, or check us out online.
Thanks, and enjoy the second half of tonight's game.
That time now for the LMU halftime. And without further ado, let's head down to the field. The Loudon Redskin marching band, 6-0 Lenoir City at the half. Wonderful job by the Loudon marching band here at halftime. By the way, my crew as well. What a great job. All the great shots out there as the LMU halftime report continues. Time now for KOC Doc Talk.
My name is Ben Weisenthal. I'm one of the spine surgeons here at the Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic. One of the things we typically see are patients who have pain that radiates down into their legs. This is called sciatica. This is usually when a nerve is being pressed on in the back. Typically what people tell me is they have pain that radiates down into their legs, made worse with standing, walking around, usually improves with sitting down or leaning over. There's plenty of things that we can do for this. So if you are experiencing any of these sort of symptoms, please let us know and we're more than happy to take care of you here over the Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic.
Yeah, and you'll see the doctors at KOC at all kinds of games tomorrow night, including several of these in Knox County on the Sports Animal family of radio stations. Alcoa and Bearden, a game that a lot of people have their eye on. Those ladies are talking about it, 9:90 a.m., I'm sure. Morristown East will be at Hardin Valley. Big win last week for East as they beat West. And Catholic, after a win on the road at Lakeway Christian, will play host to Brevard of North Carolina. That one will be on the FM side at 99.1. All right, the season schedule. We're glad you're with us tonight. You found us, whether it's on the Knox on WKNX or whether you're on our YouTube channel. We've got about 1,300 people watching there right now. We thank you. We invite you to subscribe. Next week, it's Heritage and William Blount. And in Greenville and Alcoa, it'll be on the Knox in Knoxville. It'll be on NBC, WCYB over in the Tri-Cities area as they're anxious to see if the Green Devils can come over and knock off Alcoa. Carter at Halls, Grace Christian. The Price brothers now over there at Lakeway Christian. Maryville and Bearden in a very important game October 3rd. George McIntyre, the quarterback, committed to Tennessee. Over at Catholic, an Irish team that's very talented. Anderson County at West. Coalfield and Oliver Springs in a game that I'm really looking forward to. And Maryville at Farragut on Halloween night. I'm anxious to see what we'll all be dressed as that night. Okay, let's head down for the Gamboozers Game Night Makeover. Okay, I don't know that the front tells us anything, but the backside's what we're anxious to see.
All right, we're going to get a spin here. Turn your head for us there, Easton.
Oh, look at that.
Got the big taper. Chopped a lot of hair off, made it nice and tight. And then we took a lot of texture and put it in there so we can flip it up in the front, make it look nice and clean.
You know, and what's so interesting, what's he saying?
What'd you say? Yeah, what was that?
Oh, I'm scared. What's he going to say?
Hey, go Panthers.
He said go Panthers.
You know, what's funny is
he jumped out of the chair twice during the game while we were trying to cut it, so I'm not surprised by that comment.
He's a real fan. What's so funny is you can see how long the hair was by seeing the tan lines.
Yeah, that's 100% it.
You know what I mean? On the back. Yeah. Hey, by the way, thanks so much. I've gone to Gamboozas for years. Love going to the professional service that I get there. You've got the 2 locations. Can't thank you guys enough for the work that you do in our community.
Hey, man, we're happy to be here, and we're ready to take care of you, anything you need.
Sounds good. I'll see you guys here in a couple of weeks, I'm sure. Time now for the LMU Educator of the Week, brought to you by Lincoln Memorial University. Caitlin Hanley, chemistry teacher at Lenoir City. She has been there 10 years, Battle of the Bridge, food drive coordinator, and our thanks to you for all that you do for our students in East Tennessee and right here at Lenoir City. All right, while we've done all that, time now for the Lenoir City Marching Band as the LMU halftime report rolls on. The band Spotlight is brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions. For all of your home renovation needs, home improvement needs, think Exterior Home Solutions. And the band Spotlight shines on Landon Williams. He is a senior, plays the tuba, a 3-year All-State performer. Congratulations from your friends at Exterior Home Solutions. And what beautiful shots again. And a nice job, Lenoir City Marching Band, as the LMU halftime report continues. Let's head down to Casey Funderburg down on the sideline. Casey, a great rivalry game tonight, a great rivalry game next week.
Oh, yeah, and you guys teased this earlier in the broadcast, but Austin talked to head coach Joe Ossavet about next week's rivalry game. That is Heritage and William Blount, and let's just say he's very excited.
1 week from now, we will be over at William Blount High School as Heritage makes the trek across county to take on the Governors, joined by Heritage head coach Joe Ossavet. Coach Ossavet, you head into this week's game coming up tomorrow night against South Doyle. What do you like about this year's group of Mountaineers?
I mean, we had some significant injuries against Maryville, but we're going to keep on keeping on. We're not going to use that excuse. I love our work ethic. I think we have some leaders on defense. This is the best probably box we've had since I've been here, so I'm excited to see them play in this rivalry game next week.
These two teams have split the last couple. You won 2 years ago. William Blount won last year. What's your take on this rivalry between these two county rivals?
Well, they don't like us and we don't like them, but it's great for the community. You know, people drew a line in the sand this week. This is no different than Michigan, Ohio State. It's one of those battle of the bells that when I first got here, I didn't realize the importance of it. I mean, this is a 365-day bragging right deal. That really is. You walk into the barbershop to get a haircut, they're talking about this game over here off of Pellissippi Parkway. There's two good teams going at it, and it'll be a fiery night next Thursday. We're looking forward to it.
Well, we went many years without having Heritage on Rivalry Thursday. This is 2 years in a row. We're excited to have you on the road this time. We were at your place last year. We'll see you next Thursday night, okay?
Austin, always great to see you. All right, my man.
And make sure you join us next week. That's Heritage at William Blount. The pregame show starts at 6:30, kickoff at 7 on the Knox. Mark?
Hey, by the way, the week after that, if I've got my schedule right, Casey, we might actually get the full game in with Greenville and Alcoa. Remember what happened last year?
No, I don't.
The game got canceled halfway because of weather.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes, I do remember that because that was a long car ride.
Yes. Okay.
To not play a game, but I did go to Buc-ee's afterwards.
That's all you remember. Glad it was an impactful night for you, Casey. Appreciate that. Looking forward to that. Hey, Diamond Clear's got a bunch of games for you tomorrow night. If you're not going to go out to games, Morristown East and Hardin Valley, Alcoa at Bearden, and I'll have my eye on Clinton and West as the Rebels look to bounce back after the loss last week to Bearden in triple overtime. South Doyle at Heritage as the Mountaineers try to get some momentum towards that game next week. Grace will play host to York. Now, they lost to York a year ago, trying to get some revenge in this one. Maryville at Central, both those teams winners a week ago. Austin East at Carter, both losers a week ago. And then you've got that rivalry game that is Gibbs and Halls. Looking forward to all those games tomorrow night on diamondclear.com. Well, so FCA's Night of Influence, and I'm looking forward to this. Jimmy Dyke's daughter going to Tennessee, and I think Jimmy's moved to town. He's an ESPN basketball analyst, and the Night of Influence is on October the 17th. And so that night is when they'll have the Night of Influence. You could sponsor a table. You could go to the event, and the presenting sponsor, as always, is Graham Corporation. And there's the information, bottom of your screen, fcaknoxville.org if you would like to get tickets. All right, give them a call, 865-524-6076, the FCA Night of Influence. And also the Worthy Nights for all the girls out there, the high school girls. Make sure you pay attention to this. It's September the 15th. And I love the fact that all the girls get together for Worthy Nights. It's at the, there's the address, the Lighthouse. And you can scan there on your screen. Go to the website and sign your group up, the high school girls, to go to Worthy Nights. Also, one other thing we're excited to announce is if you saw the news this week that the new stadium downtown will be called Covenant Health Park. And WATE is starting a long series here. It'll be from the last out to the first pitch. Sunday, September the 15th on WATE. And it's presented by our good friends at Ted Russell Ford and Ted Russell Lincoln. They are the presenting sponsor of Last Out to First Pitch. And the last regular season Smokies game in Kodak we'll have for you live And we at Pac-Man HT Productions proud to be a part of that and proud to be producing that broadcast Sunday, September the 15th at 2 o'clock. First pitch will be about 2:05. And then all the way to April, that first game at Covenant Health Park, we'll have for you also on our sister station over there, WATE, on Tuesday night, April the 15th. Second half, when we come back, 6-0 Lenoir City. Loudon gets the football to start the second half.
At LMU, every door is open. Each can help me build my future exactly how I imagine it. Let's check those specs, guys. And lead to a career where I'll have an impact. As a nurse. How are you feeling today? A social worker.
I guess you started when I was young.
Or an executive of a multinational company. Take a look at the third quarter. I know LMU will prepare me for a career where I'll make my mark. That's a cut. Because whatever door I walk into, there's a future for me.
When you're 6'4" and 320 pounds like I am, finding a mattress is a challenge. That's why I went to Better Mattress for help. It's not about just selling big store brands. At Better Mattress, it's about making a mattress that fits the person's body type and their personal preferences. Look, after a big football game, this body is tired and sore. I have to have a mattress that helps me rest and rejuvenate. Big O and Better Mattress. Good night, just got better.
Hello, and welcome to the Nichols State Farm Agency. From Powell to Halls and all surrounding communities, it's our pleasure to serve. I'm Ryan Nichols, and I look forward to seeing you at the ballgame.
I was the star around here until Glass Doctor installed this perfect shower enclosure. Now they look at me like, well, there you go.
Call the Glass Doctor, will fix your pains. Oh, yeah.
Safety, integrity, reliability. More people trust the Joe Newbert family to return their vehicle back to its original condition or better. Only Joe Newbert Collision Centers offer pickup and delivery, worry-free insurance claim handling, and guaranteed repairs for as long as you own your vehicle. Insist on locally owned Joe Newbert Collision Centers. And drive safely out there.
I'm head coach Josh Heupel. There's nothing like the energy of football Saturdays on Rocky Top. The entire state is all in and decked out in orange and white. Plus, all the fans know that 99.1, the sports animal, is the station that captures it all. On game days, you get 13 hours of football coverage with Game Day all day. On weekdays, you get analysis and opinions unlike any other. Every fan knows no one covers the Vols like 99.1, the sports animal.
Join us for the Food City Locker Room presented by Garza Law every Sunday at 11:30 on WATE.
And the third quarter is brought to you by Covenant Health, proud presenting sponsor of Rivalry Thursday. And we are so glad to have them. Our State Farm T-shirt toss is brought to you by our team over at Matt Cunningham. He is in the Bearden Hill area, Rocky Hill area, if you will. And $500 going to Lenoir City from the Matt Cunningham team. And we will see their team a little bit later this year. 6-0 is the halftime score. Lenoir City with the lead. And it's been a tad bit of a rock fight. And here's how it got started.
Yeah, it's a lot of running, a lot of defense so far. Not a whole lot of aerial attacking. You see Lenoir City driving down the field and then settling for a 43-yard field goal there from Riley Pickett to get on the board.
Yeah, not the most exciting first half highlights, Austin.
No, not at all. Loudon got the ball a couple of times, had some opportunities, had a man open, underthrew a deep ball there that was picked off. And then Loudon in the second quarter lived on the Lenoir City side of the 50, but couldn't come up with points.
Yeah, you're going to see this. Scrivener takes it all the way down, getting inside the 5 eventually.
Yeah, and then the big play, fourth
Bubba Willis.
down. Yeah.
Bubba Willis makes the stop at the goal line.
Goal line stand by Willis, as Eric said. And
then a fumble right here. Pitch and catch, stripped, picked up. Lenoir City would go back down. And in the first half, after this one was called back to a couple of penalties, they hit this nice big hole on the big run, and that would eventually set up, after another penalty, this field goal right here that would give us our halftime score, 6-0.
Take a look at the halftime stats brought to you by OEB Law. They're not exactly pretty.
Key stat to pay attention to, turnovers 2 for Loudon, none for Lenoir City, because outside of that, I mean, they're all pretty much even.
Well, the Smile Cam, I don't know if they're going to come out to us and we're smiling. Actually, no good. The Knoxville Smile Cam is brought to you by Knoxville Smiles. And so excited to have our JP Estrella on there, and Lance Hurd answering the phones over there, a la the ESPN commercial. Mark Packer along with Eric Kane, Austin Price. Our rosters are green if you can't tell. I don't think if you're Loudon, you're concerned. I think the question is what do you come out with in the second half?
Again,
I come out trying to throw it because you had your most success throwing in the first half. I know you only had 10 yards passing, but there were guys open, especially in that second quarter. And let's face it, Lenoir City, every time you went to run, they stuffed you. Yep. That's why they had success down here inside the 5, because that's where they were having success when everything was packed in tight.
And again, Scribner's shown the ability to throw the ball down the field. It's just you got to be able to hit those guys when they're open, especially in key situations. The arm talent is no question about it. It's the arm accuracy that needs to be better here in the second half.
All kinds of spirit here. And Skip McMillan, our producer, there's what he does at halftime. Runs up into the stands.
Minutes away.
Well, and we'd like to thank our friends over at Lenoir City High School and Asahi.
That's right, Lenoir City High School taking great care of the crew before tonight's game with Asahi. It's a little Japanese place right here in Lenoir City. It's fantastic. I've been going there for well over 2 or 3 years. I've been Packer onto it. He makes the drive over from his house in Deep Farragut and enjoys Asahi from time to time. Great people there, and they also have another location over in America called Ashi.
Yeah, and our crew really liked that. We did that. What was it called?
Akita.
Yeah.
Quan Pham, baby. That's my guy.
We went there last year, and everybody's like, this is the best meal you've ever had. So thanks to Lenoir City High School. So Loudon will get the football to get things started in the second half. Scribner in their first half, 2 for 6 passing, just 10 yards and an interception. But I felt like he'd had some pretty good throws, just didn't connect.
Well, I mean, the arm strength flash. Now, he did only throw that one interception, but it felt like he did have command running the football as well.
Very returnable here, right up the middle, and a big shot there by Lenoir City, and they'll chop him down at the 21, maybe 22-yard line.
Been some big hits on kickoffs.
There've been a lot of big hits tonight. That's why it's 6-0. Russell, big running back, wears number 0. Levi Russell behind Scribner, 5 carries, just 31 yards. I mean, it's not a whole lot of stats to talk about in a 6-0 game. I mean, Joe McNish is trying to come up with some stats up here, but there's just not much to tell.
The key stat is 6-0. That's or 2-0 with the 2 turnovers Eric pointed out just a minute ago.
It's still very much in play for both teams.
Handoff off right tackle. Tough running there. Boy, tough running.
Still going.
And a first down out to the 34-yard line. 12 yards. And there's our guy. Tell you what, old Levi's had him a pretty good night tonight.
It's a really good run there. Good block there at the initial line of scrimmage. Loudon struggled to run the football at times in the first half. It's a great start here in the third quarter.
By the way, we'll tell you some information a little bit later on Exterior Home Solutions. They have all of your home solutions needs. Former Tennessee running back will be out there in Fall Village on Saturday. You can come out and get pictures made, get autographs signed with it, and we'll tell you about that in a little bit. 6-0 handoff again off left tackle.
Nice move.
Stutter step. And out to the 38-yard line. Maybe the 39. Call it a gain of 4.5, maybe 5 yards.
I think that was Jackson Utter that made the tackle, but Russell kind of sidesteps him here at the second level.
Zip.
Yep. Actually, Eddie Soto on the tackle. But this is what you want if you're Loudon. 2nd and 5, 2nd and short, not 2nd, 8, 9, 13.
Lenoir City has 8 in the box, so Scribner will take the shot downfield. Receiver is there. Just overthrows the receiver just a tad bit.
I can't wait to see the replay on this one. I felt like that looked like a pretty decent throw. I know it was a little high.
It was Eli Kelso, and I almost wonder if Kelso just going to slow it up just a bit, but the ball was...
Yeah, it's a good ball. And that's one that Kelso will say he should have caught. Good player, 2 touchdowns a week ago. Love to have that one back.
So 3rd down and 5, you're not to the 40 yet. Big play right here in a close game. Two for 5 on 3rd down. Off right tackle, and they will get the first down with second effort.
Tough run. Put his hand down, kept his balance.
Looked like he got hit right at the sticks, but just kept on going. Yep.
Put that left hand down.
Good balance.
Stayed upright.
Yeah, I love the games like this, that there's just that feel that it means so much to the community. I was doing a JV basketball game last year as a referee, and they sent me over here to Lenoir City, and it was Loudon and Lenoir City. It was JV. And I got out there and looked up, and I'm like, this place is almost full for a JV game because it just means something.
Well, they knew you were a referee.
First down and 10 off left tackle, shot out of a cannon, running over defenders, and Levi Russell is having him a 3rd quarter.
Now, he got north in a hurry. I mean, there wasn't much sidestepping at all. Look at this hole by the offensive line. Goodness gracious. Left side of the offensive line getting it done, and you're right. Levi Russell's having a great start in the second half.
Just tough running. I mean, he's not on first contact going down. It's second, third, or fourth contact.
And first contact was 10 yards down the field that time.
He had a couple of runs in the first half where the O-line opened up some big holes.
36 yards on 4 carries on this drive for Russell, and he's into the secondary, carrying defenders again.
Took a shot from the side. It was Eddie Soto trying to knock that ball out.
Just got a crease right here. That's all he needed. Look at that.
Watch Soto come in right here from the side, try to jar it loose.
Well, they're riding Levi Russell. That's his 5th carry of the second half of this drive for 46 yards.
And if you're Soto, that's exactly what you want to do, Austin. Come in there, find the football, go hit the football.
Well, they're going 12 personnel on this drive, too.
And
Max protect. Got a guy. He's got a man.
He had a receiver. Scribner's going to get 9 yards, but he had a receiver who broke free, who was in the black turf of the end zone. Good look at Jeff Herrig.
Nice adjustments at halftime on this initial drive of the second half.
8th play of the drive. Second down and 1. Be surprised if they do anything outside of that right there. Levi Russell off left tackle inside the D1 red zone. And everybody just laying on Russell.
That was Riley Pollock that had first contact. And give Russell credit, he kept on moving. Didn't get an awful lot there, but.
And this was that point in the field where in the first half, Loudon bogged down. But again, going 2 tight ends here, making basically a 7-man offensive line, so to speak. That's had success.
Connor Wilkerson
start the second half.
And Hunter Stallings, both the tight ends, have been in on this drive.
First down and 10. Redskins' 9th play of the drive, and this is just what the doctor ordered in the second half. That the 5th first down on this drive alone. They're wearing the defense down.
That's a nice win by the defense.
Yep.
No gain, maybe even a loss of 1. North City 68.
Redskins,
Riley Skidmore.
Yeah, Redskins had 5 first downs in the entire first half. 5 on this drive alone.
Got to cash in.
Yeah, that's right. Driving between the 20s doesn't do you any good. You've got to convert in the red zone.
Second down and 11. Scribner, the quarterback. Lenoir City loading the box. They'll give off to Levi Russell.
Nice.
And he'll spin inside the 15.
Again, he ended up getting an extra 1 to 2 yards because of the balance. When he spun, he was able to keep his balance after he took a big hit.
Isaiah Pierce coming across, falling right behind 62, and you're right, he stayed up and gained a few more yards.
Eric, Lenoir City is absolutely loading the box. I mean, at some point
Well, you
in time.
have to when they got seven guys.
Well, I feel you, but what I'm saying is at some point in time, that tight end and running back out of the backfield should be able to slip out and be free.
Yeah, all it takes is one of those tight ends to slip behind the linebacker and just a little easy, simple pass. 3rd and 6, potentially you could see it here.
Well, if you're Jeff Herod, you really don't want to have to make a decision on 4th down and short.
Look at that clock, too, under 6 minutes.
3rd down and 6.
Big hole.
Left tackle. It
Didn't get
closed
there.
quickly.
Yeah.
And will bring up a 4th down and about 2 yards.
I think you got to take the points here, don't you? I mean, if you like your field goal kicker, I think you got to take the points.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to disagree with you guys. Levi Russell has been running downhill.
Yeah, but you started to bog down the last 4 or 5 plays. It's not been nearly as
This
as
defense is
available.
more. Now, do you have confidence in your kicker? If you do, I agree, go for it. If you don't, then you absolutely
go for it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's 4th down and 3. I don't know. I think I think you're doing
I think I'm at minimum trying to draw off sides here and get a free 5.
12th play of the drive. They'll hand off right
Nope.
tackle. Churning.
Nope.
And he will not get the 1st down. Let's take a break. That was a long drive. We've got some business to take care of. It wasn't a goal line stand, but the second stop by the Panthers inside their 10.
How do you decide who you can trust for your home comfort? For over 40 years, Pioneer Comfort has been a trusted name for comfort in Tennessee. Our customer-first commitment is what you can expect when we enter your home to solve any heating, cooling, plumbing, or electrical issues. Pioneer Comfort offers easy financing, quality equipment, and comfort specialists that go the extra mile to meet our customers' needs. Put the power of Pioneer to work in your home. We're Pioneer Comfort.
Experience a one-of-a-kind place with breathtaking panoramic vistas over Gatlinburg and deep into the peaks and valleys of the Great Smoky Mountains. Embark on a journey through lush trails teeming with life and history, or just sit back and enjoy the beauty and tranquility. Gatlinburg Sky Park, your peaceful getaway in the Great Smoky Mountains.
In East Tennessee, our work heritage runs deep. For over a century, the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Union Local 102 has been part of the area's growth and prosperity. Don't sell yourself or your business short by hiring unskilled labor. Our cutting-edge labor training facility equips our members with the advanced skills needed to be the very best in the industry. Keep jobs local and the money in the state. At Local 102, we work tirelessly today to help build a better tomorrow for our community and our members.
LCUB has been our hero through this whole thing. Everything that we were doing was becoming much more internet-based, and before LCUB, we had a lot more outages.
I would call, they would put me off to someone else, they would hang up, it would be someone, they would keep changing me to a different department.
Of course, now the LCUB's come into the picture, our internet bill has been cut a lot, and we have better internet. It's been life-changing for us in a lot of ways.
Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by our good friends at Covenant Health. Gray Hodges celebrating 75 years. Aqua Clear Water Systems. Knoxville Wholesale Furniture. Aubrey's and NPG Brain and Concussion. A 12-play, 68-yard drive by Loudon. The second drive to end on downs, both of them at the 10 or inside the 10. It took 6:52 off the clock, and they have nothing to show for it.
Just really deflating.
Panthers will get to the outside, caught from behind.
Outside of a defensive score right there for Lenoir City, that was the perfect defensive drive. You let Loudon take all that time off the clock. They got nothing, and now you get the ball back. So if you could just have a couple of first downs right here, realistically, you could take this thing to the fourth quarter in a blink.
Yep.
With a 6-0 lead.
Already under 5 minutes.
Pickup of 3, maybe 4 yards.
Lenoir
Second
City,
down and 6.
They got to stay in front of the sticks here. Not built.
100%.
Not built for 3rd and long. You've seen that already today. keep getting 3-4 yards of pop on first down, you're setting yourself up in good position. That won't help.
Flag comes in, should be 5 yards outside the 10.
The offense, number 3, 5-yard penalty, replay the down.
And Cummings just knows we got to just get out of jail here, and that does not help.
Had 12 players on the field.
Go from second and 6 now to 2nd and 11.
You know, it's good to see Scott Cummings down there on the sideline, kind of rejuvenated. Just glad to see him get his mojo back as they'll hand off on the jet sweep off left tackle. And will be driven out of bounds at about the 11. Only the second penalty of the night for Lenoir City.
Yeah, that was the short side of the field as well. Just not a lot of real estate to work with over there. Loudon pursued it really, really well, made a nice play. What, 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10?
Caden Riding's on the tackle, and a big play from Loudon here, 3rd down and 9.
Look for Trey Jones. They have not gotten him involved as much in this ball game like last week. He was huge for him in week 1.
Chadwick, the quarterback, will turn, and he'll do that little inside handoff, and boy, that didn't fool anybody.
Well, you got to block it up if you're going to do it, and they let number 28 for Loudon, Charles Thomas, just waltz back into the backfield and make the tackle. 2nd sack of the night.
Linebacker, cowboy collar. They call him the general. His teammates call him the general of the defense, and what a big play there on 3rd down. Charles Thomas.
Yeah, that was kind of a walk and a waltz.
2nd time tonight they've punted from their own end zone.
And as we always say, watch special teams here can be thrill a minute. Good snap. And almost a block, a short punt. Maybe he touched it.
Maybe he got a finger on it. There's a backspin.
But Loudon gets the football at the 29. Quick break and a break. How about a rooftop party with our friends at Exterior Home Solutions?
Hey, Sterling, man, come on. We got a roof to replace.
Let's go, baby.
Let's
go. Hey, Sterling, you ready to go to the top? Man, I can't believe you guys been doing this for 25 years. Oh, baby.
Now, this is what I call a rooftop party.
We have 25 years experience in roofing and exterior renovations, and we're backed by the best.
Are you ready to get your rooftop party started? Give us a call, 865-524-5888.
And speaking of parties, we'll tell you after this play what kind of party they're going to have on Saturday over at Neyland Stadium. 1st down and 10. Oh, they were trying to run a hook and ladder.
Did that ball not hit the ground?
It looked a little bit like a Derek Jeter skipper.
I want to see the replay on this because I
think Lenoir City's saying the same thing.
I mean, and the answer is nope. He got it. He got it.
Hands underneath.
It just looked like in real time that it bounced.
So pick up a 6. It'll be a 2nd down and 4. They'll go back to 0 following blockers off right tackle. Big shot, by the way, and he reaches down at that leg. Yeah, reaching for the backside. Should be a cramp.
Get him over the sideline, roll that thing out, get him back in the football game. Need him. Cramps are not fun.
And let's take a quick break and a break from our friends at NPG Brain and Concussion while we have an injury. Actually, 2 of them down now.
Hi, I'm Mark Holinsky. You may recognize the name Holinsky from Holinsky's Hope. It's a foundation we started when we lost our son Tyler to suicide in 2018. Tyler was the happiest kid, the best teammate, and certainly the most awesome son, but he never gave any indication that he was struggling. After Tyler passed, we had his brain autopsied by the Mayo Clinic, and we discovered that he had stage 1 CTE. So in addition to starting Holinsky's Hope and campaigning and fighting for our student athletes' mental health and wellness, I also helped co-found a company called NPG Brain and Concussion. We focus on taking the professional level of concussion care to amateur athletics. So I invite you and your family to touch base with NPG Brain and Concussion. Trust me, it's important, because all we do is brains. Enjoy the game.
Yeah, at NPG Brain and Concussion, pro sports quality concussion care created for the amateur athlete. Earn more at npgbrain.com. Well, right now what we need is pickle juice or water, because we've got
Pedialyte.
2 Redskins down on the field.
All I know is Addison Price ran 2 miles at the Norris Middle cross-country meet yesterday.
Yeah?
She didn't cramp.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Glad to know that. Speaking of parties, I don't know how I transition that, but speaking of parties, Exterior Home Solutions is going to have a party as you're going to see Get Neyland Loud at Neyland Stadium this year. And a number of times in each game. And you can meet Cedric Houston, by the way, former Tennessee running back. A meet and greet with him at Vol Village at the Exterior Home Solutions tent. By the way, if you want to know what the tent looks like, it's the same tent that's down on the sideline over our equipment tonight.
It's one that says Exterior Home Solutions on it.
Thank you very much for clearing that up.
Yeah.
Yes, that's at 10:30 to 11:30 this Saturday outside of Neyland Stadium. Austin's got his hands up. There's the tent. There's the tent. Hang on, Austin. Okay, go ahead.
I was going to say, if you want to see Cedric Houston coach, you can watch him tomorrow night. He is the running backs coach for Grace Christian.
And we'll see them at Lakeway here in just a little bit. Hey, so Casey, what's going on down there? It looks like everybody's doing calisthenics and stretching out here.
They are, and you guys were mentioning they need water, they need pickle juice, and this probably won't come as a surprise, but I do have a sponsorship with an electrolyte company.
There we go.
But if these guys were drinking Pure, you can use discount code Funderburg20 at checkout. They might not be having cramps right now. And it's sugar-free.
Oh, my gosh. I'll send you the invoice for the advertising. Funderburg20?
Funderburg20, yep, curehydration.com.
Is this what you pushed all your people who do your spin classes?
Yeah, sometimes I tell them to.
Do you?
Normally they don't want to listen to me after a class because I've just kicked their butts.
Nice.
What if we just type in Funderburg free?
Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. You can try, but I just felt like I needed to plug that perfect moment.
Yes, we're glad you shared.
Thank you so much.
That was really good. That was great. Well, by the way, one got up and walked off, and one that's really important did not, and that's Levi Russell. Well, the second of our 2 scholar athletes is Caden Ridings. He is a senior safety, 4.1 GPA at Loudon High School. Congratulations from your friends at Pioneer Heating and Air. I wonder on Russell, and he's down so long, I hope it's just cramping.
Well,
that's what it looked like.
Well, at first they looked like they were carrying him off the field, and then he finally said, okay, enough of this. I'm going to walk off under my own power.
Cramps are tricky. I mean, they feel like your leg or something's going to fall off, and then, you got to work it out. But they hurt. They absolutely hurt, and this heat is not doing any favors.
Well, he's been your bell cow. Levi Russell tonight. Joe McNish is going to look up the numbers. This is not as roomy a press box as you had over in Ireland, okay? 15 carries, 92 yards for Russell, who is now out. And a first down and 10, they'll bring Charles Thomas, the senior, out.
This place is spacious compared to Bearden.
And does Scribner run a little more? Actually, he'll play fake and throw. Has a receiver there.
Knocked away. Great defensive play by 7, Jackson Utter.
Well, that was pretty. Because Eli Kelso was there until Utter closes, and with the right arm reaches out.
Just
Still should have been caught. Still should have been caught.
Yeah, just.
Well, still giving him credit for a good play.
They might have got a finger on it. Hey, I'll say this.
Should have been caught.
Scribner's had 2 throws here in the second half. Balls that should have been caught. Or I guess 2 throws here in the last couple minutes of the game.
Touchdowns. That look like touchdowns.
Oh, yeah.
Third Loudon drive inside the Lenoir City 20. And it's going to bring up a third down here. No punts. Herrick keeps going for it.
Skidmore with the stop, and a critical third down coming up. Again, another possession where you got it on the plus side of the 50. You've come up empty twice already.
3rd and 8.
Well, great crowd here tonight. Great atmosphere for the Battle of the Bridge. Loudon and Lenoir City, the 21st for Jeff Herrig as the head coach. The first for Scott Cummings as the head coach. Well, I love Scribner rolling out and running. 3rd down and 8. Scribner has time. Receiver broke free across the middle, and he missed him.
He had a guy in his face, too.
It was the old way. They just let him walk right in there.
Oh, he's mad at himself. Xavier Dills broke free, and 7 overthrew him.
I think Dills is still going to come up with this.
This is one where we've been talking about. Just get right behind the backers. They come with the blitz. You're replacing them right there.
You have to catch that.
It's a tough catch.
That's not a horrible throw, especially with a guy in your face.
Yeah.
It was not like throws I was throwing at Charlie Morgan before the game where they were just out of his reach. I mean, it was close, but it was still going to be a tough catch.
Should have been.
Well, it's the 17 now, and he wants to think about it because, it's a 34-yard attempt from here.
Here's the thing. If you like your kicker, I'm going to go back to what I said before. If you like your kicker, I think you take the points here. You've lived on their side of the 50 the last 2 quarters.
And I'll say this, according to the sheet that I have, their kicker is Levi Russell, who has been taken out of the football game. So I guess that answers our question. Probably don't like your kicking option right now.
Well, our commercial bank salute to Stripes, and it highlights, even though Barry Mathis is here, Austin, and you want to salute him every time, no matter whether he's here or not, it is Brian Bledsoe who's the back judge. 20 years officiating, loves sports and families, super basic, and works at Y12. A lot of these guys just love what they do and love being out here on Friday nights, and, of course, tonight being a Thursday night.
I believe Kyrian Prouts is also another guy that could be an option for Loudon if they elect to go to kicking a field goal. But
by the way, Austin, give us an update on North Dakota State and Colorado.
It's currently 20-14 North Dakota State over Colorado with 19 seconds to go first half. And then Tennessee's second opponent, NC State, tied at halftime with the Catamounts of Western Carolina, 14-all.
Wow, okay. Hey, listen, we have told you about Zakai's assist, as Zakai Ziegler is his nephews have something called hydrocephalus. It's a fluid that's on the brain. You can scan the code, and we're asking the Tennessee fan base to support research and development in care of hydrocephalus with Zakai's assist. Scan the QR code and support Zakai's charity. 4th down and 18 at the 17-yard line. Another one of those plays of the game. Scribner looking to throw. Throws across the middle, intercepted. This one picked off inside the 10, and the Panthers will start at the 14-yard line. 0 for 3 inside the 20 now.
And another cramp.
Channing McCord coming down with the interception, and that one looked like he just didn't see him, because that looked like he threw it right to him. He's made a couple really, really nice throws in this football game. But that one right to Channing McCord, that's the 3rd turnover of the day for Loudon.
McCord, who has been really good at some tough runs, now comes up with a big defensive play for Lenoir City. Current score, Cramps 7, Lenoir City 6, Loudon 0.
Well, I said last week, I don't know if it was Saturday night or which game it was, if it was Bearden West or Pal Anderson County, but we got in the mid-3rd quarter, and I said, well, the Cramps are about to start into the 3rd quarter and throughout the 4th quarter, and it's the same thing like clockwork tonight.
He just stared him down.
Yeah. And he's dropping as a linebacker. He'll curl the other side, but if the quarterback is staring him down, he'll just take you right to the receiver, steps in front of that post, makes a play. 3rd turnover of the day for Loudon. Another possession that starts on the plus side of the 50 where you come up with no points. Credit this Lenoir City defense.
Yeah, and you just go back to it for Scott Cummings. I understand you're running the ball, you're trying to play it safe, you're trying to not make mistakes. At what point in time do you say, I want to break the game open? I'd expect nothing less than a run here, but 1st down and 10, 1:40 to go, and they'll run an inside handoff and just get buried in the backfield.
Yeah, I think they've got to start. They've had their most success outside of the one run in the first half of that last drive where they opened up a huge lane, but they've had their most success out on the edge.
I agree.
Trying to run between, guard to guard has been a no-go.
You shift that A back out there and put him in the slot, a little quick toss to the edge to where you have blockers. They picked up a nice gain in the first half on that one.
Have a stoppage by the officials. See if there's a penalty or not.
I think it might be, the clock.
Yep, it's still at 140. It was 140 before the play, and it's 140 now. You got to get up early in the morning to get one past Old Perry. It's a penalty, though. Yeah, Blount County officiating crew here tonight with 1:40 to go, still 6-0, and Cummings wants an explanation, let's just say.
And now we're doing this.
Play first down.
Big spot. I mean, because Loudon continues to just live on Lenoir City's side of the field, but just can't get in the end zone.
And Lenoir City continues to be backed up in its own territory starting these drives.
I mean, they're one play away from taking the lead at 7-6. You're one play away. Well, second down and the campus, as it's second down and about 16. Actually, second down and 18. They'll get maybe 3 of it back.
Jones on the carry.
I think they may. I could be wrong here, but I could have swore Barry said it's replay first down. I know what the.
Yeah, the sticks say third down.
Okay. Well, what did he say?
And you've seen in this game, not so much option for Scott Cummings here, but everything's operated out of the split back.
Third down and 13. Dare you throw, and they will across the middle. They'll get the completion out to the 22, but short of the first down. It'll bring up a 4th down and 2.
That is called 122 wide dump. A little play action with the back in the backfield. Throw it to the tight end, over the linebacker, and that takes it up just right towards the sticks.
Well, a timeout here, or a cramp, I should say. Another cramp out on the field, as down is Caden Ridings.
Eli Harrison on the receiving end of that. Highlighted him in the pregame show.
Well, let's take a quick little break here for a message from our friends. A quick little word, if you will, from Better Mattress.
Michael Thompson's here from Better Mattress. Okay, first off, Labor Day's coming. I know you got a big sale going.
Everybody does, right? But yes, we do have a Labor Day sale. You have an option, so we have a free adjustable base sale. You can purchase a mattress and get upgraded to an adjustable base. That saves you, if you're looking at a king, it saves you about $1,500. Or if you already have an adjustable base or you don't want an adjustable base, we have a king for the price of a queen. So you pay for a queen, we'll give you a king, and it's on one side. So if you want a queen, you're going to pay for a twin. But a lot of sales, the biggest sale of the year, and we're ready to help.
Tell us where the 4 locations are.
4 locations. We got 3 on Kingston Pike, 1 in Farragut near Costco, 1 in Cedar Bluff right in front of Academy Sports, and then 1 in the Bearden area across from the Gallery Shopping Center, and 1 in Oak Ridge.
And our thanks from our friends at Better Mattress. $500 going to the homeschool each and every week from Better Mattress. And we bought a mattress there a year ago. Could not be happier. BetterMattress.com. 13 seconds to go. Panthers will be forced to punt. And Loudon just keeps waiting for that opportunity to have somebody run into the black turf carrying the football.
They should have good field position once again here. It might not be on the plus side of the 50, but it'll be close to it.
5th punt of the night. Xavier Dills is deep. And they'll punt this one away.
That's a ground ball, but it keeps on rolling.
And a nice punt for Lenoir City. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. Still 6-0, 34-yard punt. The Battle of the Bridge will go to the fourth quarter in a one-possession game on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health. Is that a rock fight? Yep.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jim Jackson here at MPG in Knoxville. MPG is a concussion care center, that's true, but it's much more than that, really. It's a center that aims to treat problems related to the brain across the entire lifespan. That's important because brain-related challenges go far beyond a concussion. They include acquired brain injuries, mild cognitive impairment, 101 challenges, and NPG is an expert resource. NPG, where it's all about the brain.
Some things are just better together. Like sensational salads and sizzling steaks, old friends and new friends, special occasions and special moments. At Aubrey's, we like it when things go together, so we do everything we can to make getting together easy. Aubrey's, real comfort, real food, real good.
What's the #1 home improvement project you can do for your house? Install an Aqua Clear water system. If you see one of our blue and green trucks coming down the road, we're on our way to help another Tennessee family get better water. With over 3,000 five-star reviews, you owe it to yourself to find out the quality of the water your family's drinking, cooking, and bathing in. Go to our website, aquaclearws.com. That's aquaclearws.com. We'll change your water. It'll change your life.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
Knoxville is my home. I was born and raised here, and I was blessed to raise my family here. This community is one that I'm proud to live in and serve every day. At Ted Russell Ford for over 50 years, we've been Knoxville's hometown dealer. Helping our friends and neighbors own their first car or their dream car or truck has been our absolute pleasure. At Ted Russell Ford Lincoln, we will continue to serve our community because East Tennessee, you've always supported us. Thank you.
Come see us today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike, or online at tedrussellford.net.
Hi, I'm David Ball, National Sales Manager here at Legend Fitness. Legend Fitness has been built on longevity and quality. Our racks are fully welded and has the least amount of bolts in the industry, made to stand up to the test of time. Because at Legend Fitness, we deliver quality and we want our customers to be Legend strong.
Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Matt Cunningham. Our office is located in Rocky Hill community, right across from Brewster's and right down from Brewster's. Love for you to stop by and say hello. We offer auto, home, and life insurance. Thanks and enjoy the game.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Food City, official tailgating headquarters of high school football and the Vols. Casey Funderburg down there with Scott Cummings, who's already shaking his head.
Coach, 1 quarter left. What does your team need to do just to hold on to this lead and finish out this game?
Establish some offense. That'd be great, right? But it don't help any that we played the whole first half, no issues with knee braces or anything, and all of a sudden we got issues and kids have to come out of the game. Explain that one, but it doesn't have anything to do with us not being able to move the ball. We got to keep our defense off the field for a little while.
Thanks, Coach.
So Scott Cummings, you heard it when he was talking. You look at the third quarter stats right here. Again, not a whole lot through the air on either side. It's been a run game powered by defense. But you heard Scott Cummings talking to the official last quarter and say, and we're doing this now, and we're doing this now. Clearly frustrated with some inconsistency there with the knee braces.
So first down and 10, horrible starting field position for Loudon, at least for what they're used to.
So true.
And we flip in, so the officials will flip ins. Fourth quarter, one possession game in the Battle of the Bridge. Inside handoff, following blockers, and tough running there by Xavier Dills. I don't know the status of Levi Russell, but I don't know if we'll see him again or not. I sure hope we do for Loudon's sake.
Dills had a touchdown run last week. 36-yard touchdown run. They like to get the football to him. He can go back in the backfield, motion, jet sweep, but obviously taking it off right there, halfback handoff. Had some success.
Nice 6-yard pickup, bring up second and manageable right here.
And there's Russell.
And Russell is in. Russell cuts back inside on a second down and
he gets bent back again. He's pulling it. He's that knee's hurting him. Look at him. He just got, they went low and then he got hit up high and he got bent back.
Riley Skidmore with the tackle, and he was trying to work out a cramp on the way up as well.
Yeah, to Austin's point. That's that left knee that got just bent backwards. Physical game for sure. Third down and 2. Well, OEB honors, well, our country, our ROTCs, everything that is America. And our thanks to Tim Elrod and OEB Law. You know, it's been let us turn your rec into a check for years, but really have adjusted that when it comes to the client and attorney relationship, communication is the key. You've got so many questions. It's your attorney's responsibility to have those answers for you. And our thanks to OEB is $1,000 will go to each school in honor of their ROTC programs. 11:06 to go. First 2 Loudon possessions didn't get into Lenoir City territory, but the last 5 drives have all 5 of the last 5 drives have gotten into Lenoir City territory, and they got a goose egg on the scoreboard.
I believe that's Charles Thomas in the backfield. On 3rd and 2, the linebacker.
Down and 2, and they'll throw for it, and they'll get the first down. Nice, safe little pass, and a big first down for the Redskins.
And I know if you're Lenoir City, I mean, they haven't thrown the football a whole lot as Loudon, so no reason to be super close. But it's 3rd and 2. You can't allow the receiver to go straight to the center. Look how far back they're playing.
So Loudon back in Lenoir City territory where they have lived in the second half. Panthers rotating guys in and out on the line of scrimmage to do their best to keep them fresh as Bubba Willis, number 77, comes back in.
He's played a good game.
It's down to 10. It worked.
Oh, he got a man.
Pump and go. Pump and go. And Scribner overthrows it. Boy, they had set that up.
All he had to do was just put a little air under it. It worked. At minimum, it's a 30-yard gain inside the 10. Throw it like a punt.
And you're calling that play ahead. Throw the hitch on 3rd and 2. Success. Then go the hitch and go. Man, it was there.
At this point in the game, it's definitely 4-down territory the rest of the way, especially if you're on their side of the 50.
Got a late sub on here for the Panthers.
And
that guy makes the tackle.
That guy makes the tackle.
88 for Lenoir City. Riley Pollock.
You think it's truly 4-down territory? It's a 3rd down and 9. Let's say it's on incomplete pass and it's 4th and 9. I think he's still got a lot of time.
I guess you could punt it here. I mean, I'm just saying it's very. You're at that point in the game where if you're on their side of the 50, you're running out of possessions. Both teams like to run the football, so to speak.
But the way your defense has been playing, I'd say punt it right now.
On 3rd down? No, I'm kidding. 3rd down and 9. Scribner looking to throw. He can run for it, and he will. He'll get the first down with tough running. Now, is there a flag on that one? Almost helmet-to-helmet contact, but apparently not. Nice job by Scribner for 11 yards on a 3rd down and 9.
And Shannon McCord coming in here with the big thump there at the end.
Boom. Ooh. Scribner tonight, 10 carries, 43 yards.
They've been tough, too. Taking a lot of contact. Ran the ball more in the first half, obviously, but it's been Levi Russell here in the second half when he's been in the football game. This was the run game, though, in the first half. Empty set, pull a guard, run behind him.
haven't seen many screen passes in high school football. First down at 10. Scrivener looking to throw under, throws his receiver. He had Kelso there. Well, you just get this feeling from Loudon. They're one sliver away from a big play. I mean,
they've been that way all night.
Yes.
And that hitch and go was it. That was the play.
He was as open as CB45 was in pregame, throwing, just playing catch. I mean, he was that open. Second down and 10, 9:02 to go in the football game in the Battle of the Bridge. Only 2 field goals for Lenoir City. No touchdowns so far tonight. Scrivener throws this one out to the far side. He'll break a tackle and will fight near first down yardage. May have it.
And that's a great effort there from Eli Kelso.
Now he comes up hobbling.
First and 10, they move the chains.
Watch the tough running as he breaks the first tackle there. And then it's just 1-2. First down and 10 at the 21-yard line. That is the 10th first down in the second half for Loudon. At 5 in the first half.
5 on the opening drive, too.
4 yards and into the D1 red zone where they have lived.
With Russell being the field goal kicker, an extra point in high school is always a thrill a minute. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if Loudon scores here, it's just not a given they're going to take the lead.
Yeah, I think they have another option to kicker as well, but I do, on my list here, Russell is certainly listed as one of the options for place kicker. But you're right, it's always a thrill a minute to begin with.
Second down and 7, 10th play of the drive. Scrivener looking to throw, pumps, looks, runs. He's had a game. He's looking for the end zone. Almost down inside the 1. Scrivener trying to carry this team. It's first and goal. They've been here before.
And Austin, on that note, 7 touchdowns scored a week ago in a win against Greenback. They tried a PAT one time. They went for 2 every other time. That's a good run.
First down and goal inside the 1. Or at the 1. Touchdown and an extra point. Would give the Redskins the lead, obviously. Not the obvious. Bronson Scrivener, the quarterback, follows his blocker and will get in for the touchdown. Well, it took 3.5 quarters for Loudon, but the Redskins finally have hit pay dirt, and it took 3.5 quarters. We finally have a touchdown.
Will we have a Loudon lead, though? Extra point away. They will kick.
Yep, going to kick.
And they've got Caden Ridings in.
He's not even listed on my sheet as a kicker.
As the holder.
Okay.
You didn't let me finish.
Kieran Broom.
Extra point.
Oh, good. Fit it in. Right.
He squeezed it in. We have a new score. We have a new leader. 7-6 Loudon in the Battle of the Bridge. It ain't been pretty, but it's the Redskins with the lead.
Safety, integrity, reliability. More people trust the Joe Newbert family to return their vehicle back to its original condition or better. Only Joe Newbert Collision Centers offer pickup and delivery, worry-free insurance claim handling, and guaranteed repairs for as long as you own your vehicle. Insist on locally owned Joe Newbert Collision Centers. And drive safely out there.
This is your family's first and most important line of defense against Mother Nature. When she strikes, make sure you call the people that I trust.
my family and friends at Exterior Home Solutions.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training with locations in Hardin Valley and Blount County. If you're looking to take your athlete's sports performance to the next level or increase your overall sports performance and fitness, reach out to us at one of our locations in Hardin Valley or in Blount.
Hey, Tim Hoskins here from Covenant Sports Medicine. I'm the corporate manager of sports medicine, and I want to speak a little bit to our community partners and relationships that we have. We partner with FC Alliance Soccer, LeConte Center at Pigeon Forge, Johnson University, numerous high schools in and around the area, AAU basketball, Morristown Landing, travel hockey, volleyball, lacrosse, you name it, we're probably involved. What a lot of people don't know about Covenant Health is we're a nonprofit, community-based healthcare delivery system. We provide services in your community. If you ever need help with some event medicine or sporting event, scan the QR code at the bottom. Covenant Health, our mission is to improve lives through better health.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
I have an actual butcher at Food City, and he knows his stuff. He offers recipe tips, special marinades, and even hand cuts beef to my specifications. He's the best. Nobody does food like Food City.
But just what the doctor ordered for Loudon on Rivalry Thursday, which is brought to you by Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Joe Newbert Collision Centers. Give them way too much business. E2 Sports, the official apparel provider for Rivalry Thursday. Legend Fitness, Covenant Health, and Food City. 11 plays, 56 yards in 5:50, and that is what the doctor ordered as Scribner gets in for the touchdown. And a 7-6 lead with 6:50 to go. A returnable kick from the 3. Tough sledding right in the middle there. And let's head down to Casey Funderburg. Casey, Scribner needed that touchdown, didn't he? He's a good story.
Oh, absolutely. And he said he came into the season feeling really confident in himself. He was like, I'm feeling good, I'm ready, and I know what I need to do this season. He said, I can't believe I'm a senior. I've been playing with these guys since I was on JV, and it feels like we just started. But he knew that he needed to come into this season focused, ready to step up, and ready to make big plays for his team, and that's what he's done here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, he's had a great second half, and there have been a number of times he's had throws that have just missed. They've hit wide receivers or running backs' hands, and, I mean, many opportunities. Just not much to show for it. Oh, they're running reverse here. They're running reverse, and it won't go anywhere.
They stay home.
Good defense. Tried to pull that one out of the bag of tricks to Eddie Soto, and just a gain of 2.
Yeah, Eddie Soto's the guy they want to get the football to in space.
For the city.
They tried to run the backside George reverse like they did, remember the Titans, yes, to the Rev.
Yeah. They didn't run it like they're a lot dependent on it, though.
Correct.
Yeah.
Asked Scott Cummings what he had learned about Lenoir City, and he said just good people. You know, just good people. We had a good conversation, a couple good conversations this week, and he seems to really be enjoying his time here. Second down and 9, and they'll look to throw. Has some time, gets pressured from behind. Football comes loose, and Lenoir City will come up with it, but boy, that's a big play for the Loudon defense.
Didn't even see him coming out that left side, his
He's
blind
still down.
side. Yeah, I bet he got drilled, and he didn't see it coming at all.
He was back there forever, too. I don't know. As a quarterback, you have to have that internal clock.
Was that Hampton again?
No, that's your boy Correa.
Correa. Coming off the edge.
Loss of 19.
Lenoir City was in shotgun on that play.
He's feeling it right now.
He's feeling it in the ribs as he was trying to throw and left those ribs exposed.
And here's something to think about. Does Lenoir City have another option at quarterback? I mean, someone that could come in and maybe hand the ball off, but nobody else that could maybe throw it.
Here's another thought. Should they speed up? We're wasting so much time. Panthers in the second half, 2 drives, 2 3-and-outs, 2 punts.
I don't know why Loudon took the timeout there. I mean, Lenoir City is reeling. Running clock, quarterback's grabbing at his rib cage. He looks like he is in pain.
Well, let's take a quick break. Hear a message from our friends at Lincoln Memorial University.
I chose LMU because I wanted doors to open for me. For my future to have endless possibilities. To know I could become anything I wanted to be. Objection, Your Honor. I always wanted to say that. So whether I wanted to be a veterinarian, a high school teacher, let's turn to page 32, or a successful dentist, I knew LMU would help me get there. All I had to do was open the door.
Well, and the LMU postgame show will be coming up after this. Our first chance to really just have the postgame show. 6-star MVP brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions. The Big's only catch of the game. That ought to be interesting. Have we had a catch? The break of the game. The Joe Newbert collision of the game. They had more coming. Have we had a catch on the LMU postgame?
We got the picks.
Yeah. Well, maybe
one guy's in first.
Maybe the catch of game will be a pick. Well, he's running back out there again.
Grabbing at his side this time. That's positive.
Chadwick, the junior, second down at 27. And a flag will come out.
It's always the worst, too, when you run the play. Back above even more, split the difference.
Still third down, half the distance to the goal. Will make this third down and 30. You start watching that clock at 5:10 to go. You're backed up to your end zone. Throw across the middle. Catch is, well, no, it's not made.
And they have the punt, obviously. It's 4th and 32.
What, you're not going for it?
But what I was getting at here is another punt deep in your own territory.
Yeah.
You got to bring in tight coverage, and that snap has got to be on point. Pickett's got to get rid of it.
It's the third straight 3-and-out, and this Loudon defense has really come to play in the second half.
The mullet game is strong. It's 4th and TikToks.
Nice, there you go.
Or Tennessee National, whichever one you want to
Or the bridge. Caden Ridings is back deep. Well, actually in his own 32-yard line. And a little punt here that will take a nice bounce for Lenoir City. It's a pretty good punt.
Real good punt. Yet Loudon's still going to start in close territory.
Yeah, but after the 47, that's a 44-yard punt. You know, we've talked about it. If Lenoir City wins, Riley Pickett is the player of the game, not just for the 2 field goals, but that's a pretty good punt if you survive here.
He's had a good game. This will be, what, the 4th time Loudon started in Lenoir City territory? 4th time in the ball game.
In the previous 97 games, only 3 have been decided by 1 point. Last year was one of those 3. I think for Lenoir City to have a chance, Loudon needs to score here. If Loudon starts taking the clock down, obviously that's a recipe for disaster.
First down at 10. And a gain of 3. Well, so far, I mean, 3 games, 3 one-possession games in the 4th quarter that we've had. Powell, Anderson County. Of course, Weston Bearden just finished about 5 minutes ago. And then this one here.
Was it Jeff County, Sevier County? What game was it we had 7-6 a few years
Jeff
ago?
County.
Jeff County, Sevier County.
Sevier County won 7-6.
Bet you those two teams don't score that few points tomorrow night.
No, I would think that'd be a pretty good game. Like that one, I think Alcoa Bearden's a game to look for tomorrow night. That'll be interesting. Farragut and Powell will be interesting.
Can Bearden give Alcoa its first 0-2 start since 2002?
Well, Nix is going to make the young quarterback beat him as Scribner gets to the outside and will be chopped down. It's a first down at the 37.
You know, Mark, you and I talked about this earlier. It was a key third down on the other side of the field plus territory. That wasn't a read option there, but just fake the action one way, quarterback pull it and run around. I thought we'd see that earlier in the football game, but we saw it here, first down run.
Three and a half minutes to go. You really start watching that clock now as Lenoir City has 2 timeouts left. A couple more first downs for Loudon. They can really take this and put this one away. Scribner off right tackle. And just a gain of 3. We had some great shots tonight by our boy Dustin Hilbelink and DHIL Photos, DHIL.photos. Shots of the game, shots of the band and cheerleaders, and our first 2 games are on there. Mentioned Powell and Anderson County and West and Bearden. Get some great shots from DH Photography at DHIL.photos. That's a great shot. Look at that.
A couple really good shots in there.
Clock at under 2:40 now. Second half first downs. Listen to this one. Joe McNish with the stat of the night. Second half first downs, Loudon 12, Lenoir City 0.
I believe it.
Lenoir City's got to take a timeout.
Probably going to get an injury timeout. Yep.
Well, if you need signage for anything that you've got, make sure you think of Ann and JP and Jeremy over at One Day Signs and Banners, 865-525-5474. Our little grandson turns 1 year old this weekend. We have a party for him on Sunday. Needed a number 1 to be on a stand for his little football party. Called over to One Day Signs and Banners. They had a nice big number 1 on a stand. It stands up out there next to him. So it delivered just what I needed.
Third down 7, you've got to, I think it's 2 down territory for Loudon too. I don't think they're kicking a field goal from this far out. So you're going to have to stop them and then go basically 70 yards in 2 minutes.
Well, let's go ahead and get in the Glass Doctor break of the game. Listen, there it is. Love that move.
Couldn't listen to you talking.
Okay, thank you. Glass Doctor break of the game right there.
That could have been the collision of the game too.
Yep.
Either way, that's right there. The big momentum play. Lenoir City was trying to flip the momentum back after Loudon had taken their first lead of the game.
And this reminder that coming up in November, we're excited. We're expanding our broadcast coverage of OEB Rivalry playoffs, which will be brought to you by Food City, as we expand to Thursdays and Fridays. That's the graphic for the LMU postgame show. But also OEB Rivalry playoffs brought to you by Food City. Thursday nights, first, second, and third round right here on the Knox. Friday nights, first, second, and third round on ABC, WATE. And then the semifinal will be right here on the Knox. Excited to see what kind of games we get in the playoffs on Thursday nights. I think that's going to be just spectacular for fans to see playoffs on a Thursday night when nobody else is playing.
Yeah, I agree. I think the capabilities and the possibilities are endless. Excited for that. So many times we have sat here and debated games.
Yeah, there's so many good games you want to be at. We at least get to see one more.
We've argued about games that
and normally it's just 2. Like there's normally not a third option. It's normally 2 options. So now we can do both.
We disagreed.
As long as both. Yeah, Austin's normally right.
And then if I get the game I want, then it's a blowout, and the one that these guys wanted ends up being a great game. And then they end up letting me know the entire game that I was wrong.
Packer polls the entire crew about which game
I do. I bring it. I'm asking all the Jim Martin running camera. I'm asking. I respect everybody on the crew. All right, Joe Newbert collision of the game, and it's the same play we just showed.
No, it's
on kickoff, yeah.
You knew what it was going to be. It was too easy early on.
Boom. Man, big shot right there. Joe Newbert collision of the game as Caden J puts his head down, makes a tackle, and that is a Joe Newbert collision of the game.
Keeps his feet running on contact. That's why that collision was so good.
By the way, CB45 has just messaged up his votes for our first, second, and third round playoff games. They are Central in the first round, Central in the second round, and Central in the third round.
No pressure to Kevin Lane. He's going to have to make it to the first 3 rounds of the playoffs. First year.
CB45 is going to come get you.
CB's got low expectations for you.
Yeah, he does. Well, finally, after a long delay, we were zipping right along. And now it's a 3rd down and 7, and this is a must stop for the Panthers. Loudon first down here would put it away. Scribner cuts back inside, and he will not get it. And the Panthers will take the timeout.
I'm going for it on 4th down.
Well, yeah, they're going to go for it.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't gain anything by – first off, it's too far to kick.
Look how far you got to go, yeah.
And you're not punting it.
Okay.
Because if you kick it to the end zone, you gain, 10 yards?
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like an absolute idiot that I'm sitting here thinking you should at least have a discussion.
Well, I just think the way your defense is playing, obviously, and the way Lenoir City's offense played here in the second half, it's a no-brainer.
Again, look at Joe's stats. 12, or actually might be, it's 12-0.
Can we get to the Bigs Only catch of the game? Because, and there's more cramping. It's the Bigs Only catch of the game because it's not about just a catch. It's about a lifestyle at Bigs Only. And here's the Bigs Only catch of the game. Taking a shot. And that's as good as it got when it came to catches. Scan the QR code, by the way. Click on the QVC code, whatever it is, but scan on the code there, and then you're going to see all that they have to offer at Bigs Only. Catch the biggest, wear the best for those who chase giants at Bigs Only.
Here in the second half, the same guy who had the catch of the game, Eli Kelso, had a nice catch and run.
Well, look,
breaking a couple of tackles.
I'm just going to say, of all the years we've done it, if we've done a catch of the game, that's the worst catch of the game we've ever done. It was a slant across the middle. I mean, that's all we've had. That's all we've had.
1990s football here. A lot of defense, a lot of running.
Brent Hubbs agrees with you, Packer. He says he would punt it. I don't know if you said punt it. I think you just.
I just said think about it. I mean, what has
they're
Lenoir
not
City?
going to kick a field goal. That's
they're not kicking a field goal. I just pooch it down there and say, okay, go 90 yards. You don't have any timeouts left.
But again, if you kick it in the end zone, you net, 11 yards? I just think, again.
I put it in my quarterback's hands. He's won you the game in the second half with how he's played.
They've ran the same play the last 3 plays.
He's tough to tackle.
Here's the deal. A field goal wins it for Lenoir City if they get the ball back. They got a pretty good kicker. He's already made a 43-yarder. I want to have to go as far as I can. But here we go. If they get the first down, then they win the game. First down.
Or if you jump off.
They gave him 5 yards. Doesn't matter. They were trying to draw Lenoir City off, and then Loudon gave him 5 yards. You have to punt now.
Prior to the snap, false start, offense, number 10. 5-yard penalty, replay 4th down.
They'll have a chance.
That's all you can ask for Scott Cummings. The ball back with 2 minutes to go. I know you're not a high-octane offense, but.
One timeout to work with.
By the way, for all those 2,000 or so people watching on YouTube right now, I said it earlier, go ahead and click the subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Just like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Well, Eddie Soto would love to get his hands on this football. And they will punt this one away. A low bounding punt that will bounce.
There you go.
Nice punt down to the 5.
second punt for Loudon in this game, first since the first drive, and that was the best punt.
So you're out of timeouts, but a field goal wins it. So if you're looking at it,
you're one big broken play away from, you know.
If you get to the 30,
yeah, just have a shot at it.
You're going to have a kick at it.
What does Cummings have up his sleeve here that he's not thrown at Loudon to this point? Is there anything?
Well, here we go.
Quarterback's got to have a good internal clock this time, and that's one of the things I would say Scott Cummings has told him. You have to get rid of the ball. You can't sit back there and hold on to it, get blindsided.
So 2:02 to go. They'll start at their own 5. Chadwick, is this a double pass? Nope, they'll throw it out. They'll get a block.
That's a horse collar.
Slung back. And there's the flag, and they're out of jail. The clock will stop, and they'll get 15 yards. So it'll be on number 22 on Loudon, who's had a busy 24 hours. And the 15 yards.
During the play, personal foul, horse collar, 48 on the defense. 15-yard penalty. The result of the penalty is a first down.
So here it is. Reach out and grab someone you love. That's the first down of the second half, and what a big one for the ball. The Panthers almost picked up. And here's the thing: was that a backwards pass? If it was, you can't replay it, but that would be a touchdown.
I don't think it was. I think it was going to be forward.
Sebastian Correa had the big hit on the last drive for Lenoir City and nearly came away with a game-stealing pick 6.
I don't know, man. We don't have a camera right down the line. But if we were college football and you had like 14, 15 cameras, there might have been an angle that said that did Frank Wachek throw it backwards.
Here we are.
Here we are. Here we go. I don't know, man. Close enough. We'll let it go. We'll talk about it. Don't want to question Barry. I don't want to do that.
Barry's good people.
He is. Second down and 10, 1:45 to go. 3 receivers near side. And Chadwick, this could be the double pass.
That was
That
backwards.
could be the double pass. Oh, the receiver was there.
He caught it. He caught it.
Oh, if he throws that one far enough, he's still running.
It was again, you're about out to midfield, though. Plenty of time, 137. You've got to get 25 more yards.
Oh, if he threw that far enough, it was a touchdown.
28 more yards. 28 more yards.
Clock is running, a minute and a half to go. First down at the 42. Field goal wins it. 18 yards on that double pass.
A lot of time's coming off right now. A lot of time. 10 seconds already.
He's out of timeouts. There's no calling a timeout. 3 receivers top of your screen. They'll try to throw back. There's nobody
Set up
there.
the screen.
That's
Can't
hit
throw it
the
down.
lineman. So here's the play before. The throwback. And the receiver was all by himself, and they finally got it to Utter. Yeah, and this has got to be an illegal touching.
Yeah, well, they tried to set up the screen. They had the lineman in front of the running back, but that was the center, Jacob Espinoza, that nearly came down with the reception.
God, they're going to wish they had that one back, because Utter was so open and Soto just couldn't get it to him.
During the play, illegal touching, loss of down, 69 of the offense, second down.
Yeah, Jacob Espinoza.
Incomplete pass, right?
Wrong place, wrong time for Espinoza. Second down and 15. Clock is stopped. 7-6. Looking to throw, and he will throw this one out. Just overthrows the receiver.
He ran right into the line of scrimmage, and right before he passed the line of scrimmage, he jumped up and threw that ball, and he's hurting.
It's 3rd down and 15 coming up, and if you're Scott Cummings, I mean, you may be going back to the single wing they ran the last couple of years.
Chadwick has taken some shots here in the 4th quarter.
Tough kid.
That one, I mean, he set himself up to take a shot.
But once again, there's nothing Cummings can do. He's out of timeout, so he's like, I can't take a timeout and let you rest.
10 seconds here. I don't like him under center, though. I will say that.
3rd down and 15. He'll throw the
Got him!
Catch is made into Loudon territory. Clock will stop at the 47. You're about 17 yards away from field goal range. What a gutsy throw.
Look at how much cushion there. Nice tackle, saves a touchdown.
Clock is running as Cummings is saying go. Chadwick rolls right. Great coverage, takes a shot downfield. Receivers on the inside.
Oh my gosh, it's like Heritage all over again.
Oh my goodness.
What is the secondary doing for Loudon? This is now 3 plays where they have just been to sleep on this drive.
Utter was as wide open as could possibly be, and Chadwick just can't get it to him.
He stepped out of bounds. He had stepped out of bounds before the ball hit his hands.
If he just keeps the football on the field, it's a touchdown.
Walks in.
Or at minimum, it's a chip shot field goal. Even if he's just able to catch it and step out of bounds.
Good grief.
Sutho, you see a guy that wide open, you get a little bit more.
2nd down and 10. Once again, you're at the 46. You're literally 16 yards away from a 47-yard field goal with a guy that's already made one from 43. Chadwick rolls right.
Got him.
Can run. Will step up the middle. Gets inside the 40. Carries defenders to the 34. I think you're in field goal range now. Clock stops with the 1st down. You got to down it. And they'll snap it and down it, and now they can talk.
What a gutsy performance by this kid right here.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the shots he's taken.
He's still hurting. Look at him.
I think the backup was ready to come in about 3 or 4 plays ago, and he waved him off. He said, no, you stay over there.
Well, the Panthers have done absolutely nothing in the second half offensively.
Until this drive.
Nothing.
Until this drive.
0 first downs, had not gotten out of their own end of the field.
And the 2-minute offense has, again, been their best weapon all game long. They spread it out, got a shotgun a couple of times.
So from right here, it'd be a 51-yard field goal attempt.
I think you need 7 or 8 more.
Well, you're out of timeouts.
Just to feel good.
You're out of timeout. So if you complete it short of a first down, you're going to have to go quick.
Yeah, trot your field goal team out there.
Or
they spike it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no trot, they'd be sprinting.
Yeah, I'd have them ready.
Yeah.
Wherever they are, I'd have them ready. And I'm sure they've got the field goal team ready that says, as soon as we say go.
Red camera in front of the gym needs to be moved immediately for medical personnel.
26.7 seconds to go.
I think they're changing the clock to, oh, maybe they won't. 24.7, there you go, they changed it.
I think you say if you're going to throw the football, it has to be past the 24.
No matter what, wherever the play ends, you've got to be quick to get up there and spike it again.
And spike it. Well, this whole stadium is on its feet.
Lenoir City looking to win their first Battle of the Bridge in 5 years. It's a 5-game losing streak to Loudon.
Well, they took off a couple of seconds, so it's 24 seconds to go, which could come into play.
I think they're trying to get 24.7 on the clock. It's hard to get that decimal.
They just have to keep it in 25 and Push and stop and play until they get it right.
I guess it's just trying to do. Overshot it a little bit.
It's kind of like me at the gas station trying to get to double zeros. Oh, I missed it again.
There we go.
You heard the "you're welcome" from up here in the booth. All right, here we go. 24.7 seconds to go.
Can't take a sack.
Got to be disciplined.
And anything that stops before the 24, you've got to get back to the line of scrimmage. Chadwick rolls out, look to throw, throws it deep, and overthrows the receiver. Flag comes in. Wow. Oh my goodness, a flag comes in for pass interference.
And there's your 15 yards.
And they are in field goal range for sure at this point.
So they're going to call on Caden Ridings.
What a drive for the Panthers, by the way. Got the football at their own 5 to get things started. And are they sending the field goal unit out now?
I probably would.
I mean, because anything that is complete
is going to,
is going to run the clock.
Pass interference, defense, 15-yard penalty. Result, first down.
So let's take a look at it. As a receiver.
Hand on his shoulder.
Yeah, he pushed him. Didn't have to.
No,
Really,
he did not have to. You're right.
Really, I'd go kick the field goal now. Because in high school football.
Yeah, I agree with you. I just think too much can go wrong here.
I mean, look at the end of the West Bearden game a week ago.
I mean, right now it's a 36-yard field goal.
Game tied at 21. It's a 3rd and 6, and Bearden tries to run a play fake, roll the quarterback out, and it's like, just.
And that was when Bearden had a timeout. Lenoir City doesn't have a timeout.
Yeah, I think you kick a field goal now.
I'm with you.
It's the 8th penalty for 90 yards on Loudon.
I think you're taking too big a risk if you do anything but kicking a field goal right here. They're going to run a play.
Can you believe this?
I mean, if this is a completion or a run, I mean, you got to get up there and spike the football.
Well, they're running a play. Unless I'm taking a shot at the end zone, you're taking a chance. They'll throw this one to the near side.
I think even the quarterback's like, let's kick. Let's quit.
Yeah.
Just trying to get a couple.
Okay, so it's a 36-yarder from here.
And he's made a.
Go back out there.
He's made a 43.
And a 33?
And a 33.
So split the difference, basically.
Riley Pickett, the junior kicker.
The second field goal was from the left hash. The first one, was it from the right hash?
Well, once again, no timeout. You can't just run over to the middle of the field.
Offense is still out there. Maybe they're going to try to pick up a 5.
Even if you get a first down here, you still have to hurry to down the ball. Oh, my gosh. They ran the football up the middle. He'll get the first down. It will stop the clock. And you've got a cramp. Loudon's got a cramp, which is going to help Lenoir City. I cannot believe they handed the football up the middle. If he gets stuffed up the middle, the game is over.
Yes, it is.
If he does not get more than 10 yards, the game is over and we're done. I mean,
but he did.
It worked
that
out.
riverboat gambler, Scott Cummings.
It worked out.
That's a pretty big risk, though.
A handoff up the middle?
It's basically going to be a pseudo extra point. And again, in high school, they're a thrill a minute. Blocked up extremely well.
I mean, I guess they were banking on getting the first down, stopping the clock, moving the chains, getting up there and spiking it. But that is obviously risky.
Oh, God. We got the camera right in the kid's face. Just what he wanted.
I mean, that's just shocking. I mean, I just don't get it.
Second week in a row, Packer is at a loss for words.
It's twice in 3 games.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait, the clock's running. He ran the clock.
Well, they're going to have to down the ball.
Timeout. Offense. Third and final timeout.
They don't have a timeout.
Well, apparently they did.
Did they have a timeout? It said 0 on the clock.
I thought they had a timeout, and I said it, and people told
This
me I was
whole
wrong.
time, the clock has said 0 for timeouts. They had a timeout the whole time.
Well, if they had a timeout, then it makes sense then, if they did have it.
Surely they had a timeout. The clock has said 0 the whole time for timeouts. And I think that's what they're talking about.
Well, Jeff's not upset. So I think if they were out of timeouts,
So again, running that football there makes
Well, we
sense
can't go
now.
back and count timeouts, but I mean, they've had 0 timeouts on the scoreboard for a while.
Get a little pep talk there.
Well, it obviously changes the whole thing about the call or the run up the middle.
100%. And again, like we're at a loss for words. We're shocked that happened. I mean, Scott Cummings knows more football than we do, right? So it makes me think that they indeed did have a timeout.
There's no way Scott Cummings, state championship winning
Exactly.
runs a football up the middle. He didn't know he had a timeout.
Yeah,
The scoreboard was wrong.
Clearly he had a timeout.
And he didn't know the scoreboard was wrong. Well, it comes down to Riley Pickett. All 133 pounds of him soaking wet from the right hash at the 15. A 25-yard field goal to win the Battle of the Bridge.
Already made a 43 and a 33.
Well, you want to win a rivalry game, you do it right here. 25 yards. A flag comes in before the play.
They jumped offsides.
Of Loudon offsides.
It was Correa there, top of your screen.
Further stop. Encroachment defense, number 18.
Yeah, Correa.
Half the distance. Replay.
Now, it gets a little easier moving up, but the pressure is still magnified.
Well, they'll have to put the 2.5 seconds back on the clock. 2.9. Yeah, the Redskins were just a bit offsides. So he moves you up literally to an extra point.
for a 2-0 start for the Panthers. Utter to hold. Pickett to kick.
I think they're going to have to put 2.9 seconds on the clock before we get this play snapped off.
Riley Pickett, the junior kicker, for his third field goal of the game, and a 9-7 win for Scott Cummings and the Lenoir City Panthers in this rivalry game. And here we go again.
The clock operator is just now finding out he's got to put the time back.
I think he and I need to have a talk. With 0 timeouts listed this whole time.
I just feel so much better about the call now.
I do too.
Because it made no sense. Yeah, 3 seconds on the scoreboard. That's close enough, wouldn't you say?
And here we go. This is like that trying to get the gas at the gas station. You got to click, 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 click. Well, it is legitimately. Go back to 3. Click, click.
That's exactly what it is.
That's exactly what
you know,
I-
you say a lot of things sometimes I'll scratch my head, but that's one of the funnier things you said because it's so true.
Click, click. Oh, I missed it again.
We're starting at 4 this time.
Yeah, here we go. Click, click.
Do that one again. Do that one again. Oh!
One more time. One more time. Click, click. There we go. Or it was 2.9.
If I'm Cummings, I'd say just let him kick at 2.7. It doesn't matter, right? For 0.2 of a second, it doesn't matter. This is the last play of the game.
You can't go click quick enough to go 2.9.
Being told they're controlling the time down on the field.
This is like when Mark Packer stood on the tee at the 17th hole at Sawgrass and just looked out there amongst the water. That's this poor kicker right now.
I was going to say, yeah,
waiting on this.
You're this kicker. I mean, he's not even moving.
There's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better way.
How about this? Let's just leave it at 3 seconds and call it a day.
Click with the 2.7 again. Jeez. Look at Barry.
All right, I'm coming off headset. I'm going to go fix it for him.
Nobody wants your click.
Oh.
I mean, here we are at the end of this rivalry game. Dude's out there. Talk about icing the kicker.
I was going to say, this is icing the kicker times 10.
Here we go. Click. Yeah! There we go. Biggest cheer of the night right there.
If you're Riley Pickett, though, you need to reset. Like,
well, yeah, but at the same time, this loosened him up, right? I mean, just
we'll see. We'll find out.
Just accelerate through the ball to win the battle of the bridge. They'll put it down at the 11, a 21-yard field goal.
Jump off sides again.
Jump off sides again.
And he made it.
Did they blow it dead?
Did they stop the play? Or can they decline it? Because the click's at 0.
Fire the snap.
False
start. Offense. 88.
Back it up.
88. 88.
Oh. Hey, now we get to do the click again. Oh my gosh.
No, you're kidding me.
So
yes, we have to do click all over again.
It was Riley Pollock who drew the Loudon front off sides. No.
Austin's up here yelling. Left tackle for Lenoir City. Yeah, he jumped.
Yeah.
So now we've started at 5, so we have a little bit more room for a couple of clicks.
Again, this poor kicker.
Nope. He's already swung at it twice. He had one blocked and made one. Hey, we got 2.9 already. The click
All
works.
Right. Just getting those reps, getting you prepared.
Okay, here we go. For the win. We think. Riley Pickett. They'll put it down at the 15. A 25-yard attempt. The kick is up. It's blocked. It's blocked. The kick is blocked. And Loudon will win. After all that, they blocked the kick. And it's Loudon that will win this game. 7-6. Unbelievable.
Clock never started on that play. Clearly the game's going to be over, though.
Man, I think the officials are gone.
You can tell who got a hand in there.
Oh, big 55. Gets through to make the block.
Starting center, Zavion McAllister, only a sophomore. Play the game.
Wow. Well, final score. We're going to quickly do the LMU postgame show. I mean, what an unbelievable series of events at the end of that game. To go to 7-6. Final score tonight on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health. It's Loudon that wins it 7-6. A blocked field goal to finish things off as Zaydion McAllister gets in to block that field goal. And what a finish. Time now for the LMU post-game show. Casey Funderburg is working on getting our Exterior Home Solutions 6-star MVP, and she's got it.
Bronson, you are very emotional right now. Talk us through that.
I've never been this happy. I mean, been in all 4 years, and starting sophomore year and junior year and senior year, it's just really, it means a lot for me. Yeah.
What was it like watching that final play and seeing that front block that kick?
Oh, I was hands on the ground praying. I wasn't even looking. And I hear them cheering, I just started bawling. I just started bawling my eyes out.
Before this season, you talked about how confident you were in your game and in your team and how you all have been playing together for years. What do you all need to do going forward this season?
I mean, we need to just keep building off this. We didn't play as well as we thought we wanted to. We needed to, but I mean, going into next week, we're going to try our hardest and perfect everything.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, I think that may be the first time I've seen you speechless, Austin, in the sense of you haven't spoken in the last 90 seconds, and that's the longest you've made it in your life.
It's remarkable, just the ending to that thing, 3 different attempts. And you hate to see it for the young Pickett kid, because he did kick the ball so well tonight. But Loudon lived tonight on the Lenoir City side of the 50, and
Well, it sure wasn't Pickett's fault on that last play that the play got blocked. But the Buddies' drive of the game, and it was for Loudon, and they needed a big drive to get things started, and they got it.
Yeah, able to finally get the lead, and a lot of it was because of Bronson Scribner, who just continued to plow down and finally pushes forward, gets hit, and then the second effort gets him across the goal line. That's the game-winning score to give Loudon the win, 7-6.
Yeah, what an unbelievable finish there. Okay, let's take a look at Northview Academy, one of their better players.
Here at Northview, the Cougars returned just about everybody from a team that was really good a year ago. Here with one of the key cogs on the defensive line, Robert Mejia-Gamble. Robert, what is it you like about the game of football?
The game of football really gives you like a sense of purpose. Being part of a team, helping out, everybody's job has importance. Not one guy can control the whole game. Everybody has one specific job they have to do, and if they don't do their job, nothing's going to work.
What do you feel like you do well?
Definitely, I think my offensive side is strong as well as my defensive. I think my pass set is good. I can protect the pass pretty well. Defensive side, I get off pretty well, get hands off. That's my strong suit.
What is it you like about this year's team? We talked about earlier, you returned so many players off of that team a year ago. Do you feel like this team is really set up for success?
I believe this team has a great chance of success. We lost a couple key parts of our defense, but nothing we can't handle. We can remake. We have to work with who we have, and we have some of the best.
All right. So when you're playing, I know the games are fun, but do you like the practice part of this? Like when Coach Anderson's out there and you're putting in the work and kind of getting out there in the dirt a little bit. I mean, do you like that? Are you a practice guy, or are you just like, I just want to get to Fridays?
Practice is the key part. You can't have Friday nights without practice, so you got to get. You might not love it the most, but it's definitely enjoyable, especially when we're doing one-on-ones, board drills, or 3-on-3s, everything like that. That makes it fun.
If Northview is to have the year you guys want to have, what has to happen? Like, who has to play well?
All of us. Everybody has to get their job done. Nobody can nobody can have mistakes. Everybody has to give it their all. Everybody has to be accountable. Everybody has to be responsible. Everybody has to be willing to do what has to be done.
All right, well, here at Northview, he will be one of the key players the rest of the way. Robert, we appreciate the time, my man.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Austin. Back to you, Austin. Here are the weekly picks. Austin with a lead.
4-1. My only loss was my alma mater.
You picked against your
we
alma
all
mater?
Picked Morristown West.
No confidence there.
Well, we look like a couple of Bearden Bulldogs up here.
I had somebody say, well, you're ready for the Alcoa game against Greenville in a couple of weeks. We won't be wearing this. Okay, here we go. Games that we're picking. Okay, we have different games than I've got on my schedule here. Gibbs at Halls is the first game that we're picking. Give me the Red Devils. They were awfully impressive a week ago. Love Gibbs, but I'll go with Halls.
I'm going to go with Halls as well. I thought they looked really dominant last week in the win at Campbell County. Give me the Red Devils and Brent Hughes.
Casey Funderburg.
Going with the Red Devils as well.
Eric Kane.
Yeah, these are not the games I prepare for. Let me be abundantly clear about that. But, yeah, give me Halls. Really, really like that quarterback play. He only got better as the year went on last year. Games at home, give me Halls.
Yeah, and we'll see him here in a couple of weeks, three weeks, I guess, and Carter at Halls. Alcoa and Bearden. Boy, this is an interesting game right here after what we saw a week ago. Eric, you're first.
Yeah, I think Alcoa is going to jump back on the winning track. Bearden's going to be interesting. It could hand Alcoa the first 2 losses at the beginning of the season since forever, but I think Alcoa is going to find their rhythm. Give me Alcoa.
You got Alcoa. Casey.
Yeah, kind of echoing what Eric just said. I find it hard to believe that Alcoa is going to lose their second game in a row, so give me Alcoa.
Believe it. They should have won this game a year ago. I'm taking Bearden.
Are you really? Yep. I think that Alcoa is going to take advantage of a young quarterback at Bearden that's still a young new quarterback at Bearden that was 5 of 16 with 3 interceptions a week ago. So I'll take Alcoa in this one to win at Bearden. Anderson County and Science Hill. Austin, I know who you're taking.
Anderson County would look really good against Powell a week ago. Science Hill looked even better against Elizabethton.
Yeah.
Because it's at Science Hill. If it was in Anderson County, I'd take AC. Because it's at Science Hill, I'm taking Science Hill.
Yeah, I will go with Science Hill as well, just as you said. If the barometer is Elizabethton, Greenville, and Anderson County, and then Science Hill drilled, Sean Witten's team the way they did, I'll take the Hilltoppers. No disrespect to the Mavericks. Casey?
I'm going to go with Science Hill as well, although they always killed my high school's chances of going to the state tournament, but hey.
Yeah, all the reasons you guys just said. I was going to take Science Hill. Tempted to go AC right here to be different, but give me the Hilltoppers.
Oliver Springs and Kingston. What a weird deal here. Oliver Springs knocks off South Pitt a week ago. Kingston lost to Harriman, and I think that I'm going to go with the Bobcats. I think Oliver Springs gets the win on the road.
I agree. Give me Oliver Springs to beat the Yellow Jackets of Kingston.
Eric?
Yeah, Oliver Springs.
Casey?
All right, well, I guess I have to go Oliver Springs.
Boy, this is
you don't have to.
This is a real interesting pick.
No, listen, normally my strategy does not work.
This is one of the games that are not on my sheet here, so I don't have my little notes.
I wonder who changed this.
Jefferson County. I didn't get your picks. I just did my picks. Jefferson County.
I sent them in the email.
I think after I did the rundown. Jefferson County at Sevier County. I think this will be a barn burn. Did you not want to pick this game either?
Yeah, no, this is fine.
Okay, all right, well, you're throwing things.
This was on the original email.
I'll go
Patriots.
I'll go with the Smoky Bears.
Give me Jefferson County.
No, here we go.
Yeah, it's a line of scrimmage game. Give me Nick Moore and the Patriots.
Jeff County can score in a hurry. They did last week. They might need 40 to win this one. Give me Jeff County.
Well, unfortunately, I'm wearing Jeff County's colors right now, but I'm going to have to go with Sevier County. I can't not pick my alma mater.
But you're decked out in Jeff County gear. I mean, come on.
I'm not on camera. No one can see it.
There you are.
There you are. Miss Smoky
Pretend
Bear.
it's purple.
She looks like she's getting ready to go play golf for Coach Rick Centered, who's now retired from the golf team.
It's been a long.
That's my guy.
It's been a long night. We've got us in a post-game wrap, the WATE, so we need to get off the air. Final score tonight, 7-6. Loudon gets the win. Next week, it will be Heritage and William Blount. The pregame show starts at 6:30. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock, right here on WKNX, The Knox. We will see you next week. Battle of the Bridge. What a game tonight. Another one-pointer as Loudon gets the win. Thanks to all of our crew tonight. We'll see you next week.
They've got to have it within 3 minutes, so whatever we've got to go with. Where's the roster?
It's right here.
All right. Okay, here we go. Well, what a game tonight in the Battle of the Bridge. Mark Packer along with Austin Price. We've had 3 games on TV. 3 games, 1 possession games in the fourth quarter. 2 of them went down to the last play of the game.
Yeah, and fantastic atmosphere tonight between Lenoir City and Loudon in the Battle of the Bridge. It was an early field goal by Riley Pickett. That put Lenoir City up 3-0.
Yeah, 3-0, but the rock fight continued. Loudon gets the football. Scrivener, the quarterback, Bronson Scrivener, the first down and goal. They get all the way 4th and goal at the 1 goal line stand.
Yeah, great play right here by Bubba. And that was a huge play. Lenoir City able to get a huge run right here, and that would set up another Pickett field goal to make it 6-0 Panthers at the half.
Yeah, 6-0 at the half, but second half, Loudon gets the football. They had 5 first downs in the entire first half. They had 5 first downs on the first drive of the second half.
That drive would stall, but eventually Loudon would get going. They were able to get things going, and Scrivener doing it with his legs a lot in the second half. This play would take it down to the 1. 1 play later, second effort right here, pushes through, and Loudon all of a sudden has the lead.
7-6 lead comes all the way down to the very end of the game, the last drive for Lenoir City. And here they go. They've got to go 95 yards for a touchdown. That puts them on the other side of the field. This gets them into field goal range, and it all comes down to 1 field goal opportunity.
A field goal opportunity by Pickett. On his 3rd opportunity, it's blocked. Had 2 previous opportunities. One offsides by Loudon. The other one was good, but a false start by Lenoir City.
Redskins get the win 7-6 in the Battle of the Bridge. 3 for 3 on great games. A lot of good games coming your way tomorrow night right here on Friday Frenzy.